Ooh. Xenogears. Xenogears? I think it's Xenogears. Yeah. Hello. Welcome in. I'm on the old webcam for this because I cannot be bothered to stand up for... I don't know how long this quest is going to be, but I'm assuming it's going to be a few hours. So, yeah. Multiple fandom, welcome in. Good afternoon. Yes, it's currently 7 p.m. for me right now. Currently 7 p.m. And as you can all see, I do in fact have myself a Ryuuku. But in saying that, it was absolute pain getting her. It was absolute pain. I'm not even kidding. It was probably, maybe possibly, most likely, the worst pulls in my entire Wuthering Waves history. Like, literally, hardest of hard pity, missed the 50-50, and then hardest of hardest pity again. Fuck. I progressed through the story. Like I said, I actually played a little bit of it, like through the segue part. Because I play the story quests first off stream by myself. Not always, but sometimes. But I got to the part where it says here, oh, going to this part is going to be, you're going to be locked in for a long part of the quest. Are you sure you want to do that? Like, it was getting like kind of late. I was like, nah, I'll just leave it. Left it. Posted on Twitter of like asking, I've got this rest, I've got the rest of it to do. Should I stream it? And everyone's like, yes. I'm like, all right, okay. So I'm streaming it, I guess. Yeah, that's like half the story already. Well, the first half, for lack of a better term, nothing much happened. Like a lot of lore stuff happened, like a lot of background stuff, but nothing like really. It was like a lot of setup. It was a lot of setup, but nothing has happened yet. I'm guessing here is when everything kicks off. That's my expectation. And I really need to unlock this entire area because I need to farm stuff for her because she's still currently stuck at like level 60 or something. What is it? Yeah, level 60. Sup? Been loving your past WuWa content. Thank you so much. Love the interviews and in-game analysis. Any update on the interviews with Secret? Because I messaged her a while ago and she said, oh yeah, I'm free next week. I was like, sure. What time are you available? And I still haven't received a reply yet. She's a bit flaky in the sense of she's very busy. I'm going to like message her again saying, hi. I've also reached out to Ryuuku's VA as well, but no update on that yet. So we're just going to have to wait. Again, maybe she doesn't see it like at all. We'll have to wait and find out, really. But I have been doing that. I also have an interview lined up with Zetsu, who's the other IRL, like non-VTuber gacha CC for Wuthering Waves in Japan, right? And so I'm actually going to be trying to like meet up with him like in person. Like, he lives not far from me, in fact, about an hour's drive away, if that. And yeah, I'm going to be meeting up with him and having like an in-person interview with him. Also, speaking of interviews, 1 second. Can I show this? 1 second. I put this. Where is it? Where's the dog's coming in here and running around. I don't know what it's doing. Speaking of the recent, what is that dog doing? I swear to God. 1 second, I'll show you. One of the first Wuthering Waves Unreal Engine videos I did was with 1 second. Let me show you. No, that's not it. Just needs. I'll just show you here. Whatever. You don't need me on screen. Anyway, so yeah, one of the first interviews videos I did was like this one here about the why experts are calling Wuthering Waves perverse. And you got the picture of this guy here, right? This guy is Nakamura Masahiko, right? And he actually found that. He found that on Twitter, made a post about it. I messaged him, like, "Oh, wait, that's my video. That's my video." And I was like, "Oh, really? Yeah, sure." And then I messaged him like, "Oh, I kind of live in the area, so if you're ever like available, would it be cool if we can also get an interview set up?" He's like, "Yep. I'm in Osaka too. I don't live in Osaka. I live in the area. So if you could get in touch, I think we could discuss more about more specific details. Please feel free to reach out." So I could be having like another IRL interview with this guy here, like the Unreal Engine expert. So yeah, there's that. There's that to look forward to, which should be pretty cool. So so there's that, and I have other interviews lined up as well. I'm gonna be reaching out to Yomi, and trying to get an interview with her, and maybe Naoto as well, and maybe I'll just like catch up with some others as well. My social status is going up. What do you mean it's already going up? My social status, I can. Maybe this cup of tea can like reset my mouth. Apparently not. My social status is already massively high, so it can't really go up any further, can it? I'm of course kidding, but yeah. So shush. Stop! Don't call me out like that. Please don't do that. So yeah. This is as far as I am right now in the story. We just gotten to the dimmer plains. That's the name of the area, isn't it? Yeah, dimmer deep, the dimmer plains thing. How's listening to Tomatsu Haruka? I love the depth in her voice, like how deep it is. So I think it's time I actually continue on with this story. So shall we do that? I really want to unlock this area first, but we can't. So let's go, shall we? 1 second. Let me just turn. Get up. The auto run. That audio there. There we go. Double the Hyuki? Why not? Let's go. I'll put an autoplay. So this is where everything should kick off. I think. That Miko. Yeah, I saw in the subs they said Anue as well. I saw a lot of people in JP asking for her sister to also become playable. Oh yeah, I saw a lot of praise for the main story quest. Also, by the way, let me know if the audio's fine, like if my microphone's if it's too close to my mouth or too loud or whatever. Like also with the in-game audio too. I remember you came across Amos traces before.
あの子がしたことはルシラーから大体聞いておる。真の強い良い子だが、どれほど強かろうとまだ学生であることに変わりはない。子供に強さという重荷を背負わせるなど、我ら大人の怠慢であろう。
Sounds good. Good to hear it.
この白鳥を使い、ボイドマター濃度が高い場所を探ってみた。
What's up? Welcome in. Just starting.
あの子は
Really starting the 3.3
ボイ
quest.
ドマターの奥深くで待っておるはずだ。コレクティブの大義名分には確かに反論できない。わらわには誰かを救いたいと願うそなたの気持ちの方がよほど腑に落ちる。
はい、ストップ。そこまでよ。今は双方の目的が一致しているわ。つまり一番いい状況ね。以前フラクトシデスの脅威について心配していたでしょ。あなたがストライダーゲートに入ってからは彼女が警戒に当たるわ。足の原で面識と渡り合ってきた。
So she's basically just like a bodyguard, like a Yojimbo type
そうでしょ、ユキ。
character in this part of the story.
案ずるな。フラクトシデスの二人はわらわが追跡。
Like special forces, really. Like she does all sorts of different missions and such.
これ
Like from what I remember of the previous part,
わらわの術を込めたこの白鳥。
it's like she's trying to be at the same level as Rover in terms of being a savior for
ボイドマター
the people of La Hoyroi.
方向を見失った時も道を案内してくれるはずだ。
ひゆきはスタートーチ学園特別対策班のメンバー。
Special response force, yeah.
表には出ない
Special forces.
ずっと学園のために尽力してくれているわ。
もし名式と対峙した際、助力が必要とあらば、わらわに願うがよい。
なら私も願い事をしていいかしら。あなたのディマープレーンズ外縁警戒任務が無事終わりますように。
Doesn't she use up some of her life force, like future, whenever she like makes wishes come true?
ひゆきは口数が少ないけれど、長く付き合っていくうちに面白い部分が見えてくるはずよ。
前は紹介するのを渋ってたのに、どうして気が変わったんだ？
隠し通せないと分かったからよ。それに強い力を持っている二人が協力すれば成功率は高くなるでしょ。
彼女の言った願いってどういう意味だ？
I think maybe I'll explain this now.
でも安易に願ったりしない方がいいわ。
Sonata also means you. What's the difference between Kimi?
願いを
It's just
叶える
a more formal way of saying
必
things.
ず代償が伴うの。
There's like different levels of formality and respect or
現在把
disrespect
握している高濃度ボイド
in
マター
how you
情報はまとめてあなた
refer
に送ってみ
to
たわ。
others, but also yourself as well.
あの時はチェイスがいたからあまりはっきり言えなかったけれど、分かっているでしょ。今回の作戦は彼にとっては確実に儲かる投資に過ぎない。でもあな
The
た
longer or more you stack, the more
危険
respectful.
極まりないもの。
Um,
あなたはボイドスペースで
Not
あれと対面
always.
したことがある。
Ironically, you might be familiar with the word kisama. Like kisama, when like that's now become more of a derogatory, disrespectful term to refer to someone else. Like you. But originally, it was like one of the most formal ways and most respectful way to refer to someone.
あなた一人のためには動けないでしょう。ゲートに入ったらあなたは一人で危険に立ち向かわなければならない。その覚悟はあるかしら？
Yes,
漂白
I am ready. Of course. Skill drive, welcome in, man. And just so you know,
こういう状況はもう何度も経験してきた。自分の安全だけを考
I'm
えて
good, man.
できないことが多すぎる。俺はここまで来られなかっただろう。だから
Christian Medina, welcome in. Good evening.
ルシラ学園長、覚悟はできている。
そう。覚悟ができてい
Just
る
playing
な
through the
ら私も一安心よ。
3.3 story.
他の人たちと一緒にここでボイドマター防護装置の状況を監視しておくわ。想定外の事態になれば学園の責任者として即座に対応しなければならないもの。通信は維持してみるけれど、今までの経験から考えてデータの収集は続けられたとしてもボイドマターの分解作用で通信が不安定になる恐れがある。
You won the 50-50? Lucky
特
bastard.
にストライダーアンカーのある空間に入ると
Congratulations.
信号が途切れる可能性は高い。そこから先はあな
I'll
た
cut
が
out once
自
you
分で
reach
判
the
断する。
keystone. Okay.
わかった。
And Christian, you're playing the story right now?
彼女の状態チェックが完了しました。現状、ボイドマター汚染の兆しはなく安定しています。
いってらっしゃい、ラベル学部の新入生くん。
Tomatsu? Tomatsu Haruka? Yes.
スタート地学園の全員がエクソストライダーの動き出す
She doesn't sound anything like a lot of the
あなたの
other
敗戦を祈っているわ。
roles she's done before. So like the range on that is crazy.
ボイドマター測定値安定。ストライダーアンカーに異常波動なし。敵各社の隊長
Karenina from Yeah, Karenina is a completely different character.
信号が切れた。
お
やけに静かだな。これは太陽の精霊か。
Like, just look at this. Like, I wasn't looking at. I was like, I wanted to look at the. Right, 1 second. Go into the camera. So it doesn't. I can't use the camera. Right. So like, the size of this tree. Like honestly, look, and also
一
just
緒に行こうか。精霊たち。
the design is crazy. Like this in the middle.
精霊たちが根に溶け込んでいった。
The solid skin merged into the root.
精霊は太陽の巨木を通って
I don't like how that happens sometimes. Like you just walking cuts out some of the lines. This is bright. Is it supposed to be this bright? Yggdrasil. Very Yggdrasil-like, yeah. That was a bug. Lovely. Oh, we're already piloting? Oh, let's go. Can we actually like, control it, or is it just a cutscene?
ダメだ。これを引き抜いたらラハエルが滅んでしまう。
Let go, let go, let go. Ah. Oh, so it's got two forms. Like it's got like a lance form and like a sword form. such a fantastic design. Okay, now sorry. Now we're going through the void space, right?
少し
We're controlling it. Fuck. No way. Wait. Look at it. This is such a cool mech. Like, holy shit. Random leg up just for aura reasons. Ah, this is so cool. Go forth to the depth of the void. Oh, I have to hit it. Oh, got it.
が言ってたな。明式のブラックホールの奥深くにあるボイドスペースは万華鏡のような高次元空間だと。
Okay.
ここの時空は
Flight mode.
確かに連続性がなく混乱している。ゲートの向こうがアレフ1の内部なのか。あの人たちはコレクティブと同一族の衣装を着て
This is very like
上げて何かしてるようだが。
what's it? Interstellar, like, you know? Like at the end of Interstellar where they have like that bookcase library type thing, everything like stretched out. It's very much like that. Yeah, like this part specifically as well.
エイメスか。
Is that Amos? We're already catching up with Amos? This is the Exoswarm, right? The cassette's moving against itself. Is it? Oh. Now it's moving correct. Okay. Okay. I recognize those hands. What, they pulled Rover out? There we go. Grand Architect. Is that the actual Amith? I think so. But why is all the Okay, why did you do that? I've got the exposure turned down as well as contrast, so...
学園の中。
大丈夫か？我も気持ち悪くなってきたぞ。ゲートを抜けて面識の腹の中に着いたのに何かに押し出されたんだ。空間と次元の変化が早すぎて吐き気が。
エクソストライダーがいない。
あのでっかいやつなら まだ名式の腹の中に残ってるはずだ。さっきコックピットの中に変な黒い手が出てきたと思ったら、あの混乱した空間が急に活発になって我たちを拒んできたんだ。そのままボイドマターに押し出されてここに着いたぞ。
さっき脳裏に浮かんだ映像の中にニボラがいた。フラクト施設の連中が何か仕掛けたに違いない。視点の主は当時この場所にいたはずだ。ここから見た空がボイドストームに侵食され始めている。そしてゲートの向こうではアレフ1が俺とエクソストライダーを見ていた。
Aleph One is a crazy entity. Like, the fact that we only see its eye and it's already that massive, you know?
の信号が表示されました。丸一日連絡が取れず心配していたのです。
That was an entire day?
丸一日。
That's
俺にとってはついさっきのことだ。名式のブラックホール内では時間が狂ってるからか。モーニエ教授、俺は無事だが想定外のことが起きてエクソストライダーはゲートの向こうのボイドスペースに残された。なぜバリアに守られているスタートーチ学園でさえボイドストームが起こっているのか。一体何が起きたのか教えてくれ。
先輩がストライダーゲートに入った後、環境データは順調に研究員へ送信され、皆さん
it was a
喜んでいま
speech
し
just
た。
out of 10 for you?
ですが、その後すぐにボイドストームが発生したのです。
I'm just at this
発
part.
生源は核営内部にあると表示され
I
ま
have a
し
lot of
た。
questions.
しかし現場では発生を引き起こした発生
Inside the
源らしき
academy?
ものは見つ
Okay.
かっていません。現在、ラハイロイの多くの人はブラックショアの協力のもとコレクティブの脱出ポットに収容されています。残っている人たちは私と同じように研究員にいます。
あの視点の主が爆発の源だとしたら、リナシータの時と同じように対向車なのか。あの瞬間抜け殻の目から本物のエイメスらしき何かを感じた。
Also, that wasn't the actual Ameth
なぜ
frequency, but
最後に全力を振り絞ってカセットを
the
渡そう
shell,
としたんだ。
the exoswarm shell.
何を伝えたかったんだろうか。おそらくカセットを解析してみないとわからないだろうな。まずは合流しよう。ストライダーゲート
Unusual Echo, thank you so much. I hope you're having a great day too.
とにかく急な事態だ。名式が予想より早く爆発した以上、次の対策を早く練らなければ。
はい、それでは研究員でお待ちしています、先輩。
Okay.
このメッセージ量は多すぎないか。
Oof.
送信時間はどれも俺がストライダーゲートに入った後だ。それだけ心配してくれたんだな。
All of them. Okay, I'm back. How's the situation? Okay, Lucilla. Most of them are just saying, I know you'll be fine. Venti, you're back. Just spoke to her. Yep. Okay, everyone's saying to come to the Research Institute. Okay. Oh, by the way, I was told that the lighting was a bit high. It should be as low as possible, really. Maybe it's just this. Like this is like this is high, bright, but then also in the advanced things, I've got the brightness at 0. Contrast. I could put the here and contrast up here like that. I could do it that way. Maybe that'll fix it. It is a bit that's what I thought as well. That's why I did that as well. Because I like the dystopian look. But yeah, it does get a bit dark in the shadows, you know? Let's bump up the shadows there. It doesn't really change much. That's why I kept brightness at here. Then contrast down to keep it from overblowing. You know? This is regular. Okay, let's just go. Might be a bug. Perhaps. Oh, Shaper's here. Alright, let's go. They really do need to make shape. Oh, that's another one of those, not Shapers. Yeah. These designs are cool. Why don't they make one of these characters a playable character? I know I don't mean Sigrika. This guy needs to be playable. The Heliotic 6, yes.
進捗はどうかしら。
打ち上げ軌道は確認済みです。予定通り16時間後に疑似ドライブを打ち上げ、ダスクベールを展開します。
まだ残っている人はその時間までにラハイロイから撤退させなければならない。
小さ。
脱出ポットと合わせてロイ表現の港の船も撤退準備が進んでいるか確認してちょうだい。
I liked how we saw Linné and Mornier and a lot of other people like in the build as well. And of course they're here too, with Sugiko as well.
Exo Strider は
状況は教授から聞いたわ。ストライダーゲートの向こうで丸1日連絡が途絶えた時、あなたが向こう側に迷ってしまった可能性を考えていたの。不完全な状態のエクソストライダーを起動させること自体冒険よ。 それは最初からここにいる全員が承知していたこと。もちろん最善の結果を望んではいたけれど、失敗を受け入れる心構えもしていたわ。こうして生きているだけでもう十分よ。自分を責めている時間はないわ。手伝ってもらいたいことは山ほどあるもの、ね、漂白者くん。
You want more Hiyuki? Same.
これを見てください、先輩。スペーストレック研究員は疑似ドライブの最終調整を行っています。ロイ一族の皆さんはモデルの構築と検証に協力してくれています。墜落したドライブを骨子にエクソストライダー自身のパーツを血肉にしたこれは、ラハイロイにいる全員の心血が注がれた結晶、この人工の心臓こそラハイロイがソラリスに残す最後のプレゼントなのです。16時間後、疑似ドライブはラハイロイ全域を覆うキャノピーに向けて発射されます。全員の撤退完了後、キャノピーはボイドマターの蔓延を食い止めるダスクベールへ変わります。先輩がゲートの向こうから送ってくれたデータがあったからこそ。
Did they actually explain what Dusk Veil is? They said like, oh, this Operation Dusk Veil.
そうよ。
But
決してただの失敗ではないの。
did they explain like what exactly Dusk Veil means? Like what that plan is?
ありがとう、みんな。ストライダーゲートに潜ってからのことだが、みんなに見せたいものがあるんだ。
She's became a random NPC.
彼女が理由もなくカセットを渡すはずがない。抜け殻であれ。
Maybe there's information on how to
そうしたからには
adjust
必ず伝えたい情報があるはずだ。
this replica
面
drive.
識の内部から持ち帰ったカセット。
Didn't they say that they needed information from inside the Thenodian? So that might be what it is.
モーリー教授、カセット保管室の解析設備はまだ動くかしら。
すぐに行きましょう。
Yeah, they said that they needed information from inside the Thenodian, so I think that might be what it is. Yeah, no spoilers, please. I'm just asking if they've already explained it, or if it's something that has yet to be explained. I'm just trying to think, did I miss something?
ストレージシステムに混乱が。情報が絶え間なく、かつて回収されたカセットの中へと逆流しています。ですが、逆流しているのは記憶ではありません。破損して解読不能な文字を除いたカセットに圧縮されていた膨大なデータからして、これは座標です。
座標？ゲートの向こうから送られてきた情報ってことは、名式のブラックホール内の座標かな。
先輩の話では、ボイドスペースには時間と空間の概念がないそうですね。つまり、それでは座標系を確立することはできません。
もしエイメスが俺たちに伝えようとした情報なら解読できるはずだ。もしかしたらラハイロイの座標か。
だとすれば、おそらく原点は見せていただけますか。
This character is so damn cool, man. Like the Shaper. We need to have him like playable. I'm not even joking.
れらの座標は同じ形式で構成されています。私はサンダーミールを原点とし、まずはランダムに150件ほど抽出して検証しました。それらは全てロイのルーンが刻まれた石壁の所在地です。
Okay, so the coordinates to Royan runes.
目にしたものと同じもの。
Okay.
ロイのルーンはエクソストライダーによってもたらされた特殊な文様です。それらはボイドストームの影響を受けることも分解されることもありません。私たちももともとはドライブがソーラーレンズに落とした影を通じてその意味の一部を読み取ることしかできませんでした。
少し待ってください。座標とラハイロイの地図を照合します。そうすればよりはっきりするでしょう。完了しました。もしサンダーミールを原点とするのなら。
Yeah, I get the she's not having the lines. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Sucks, but
全部合ってる。ビアートルウーズのルーンも重なってるよ。
問題は他の座標の意味だ。
この場所見覚えあるかも。前にボイドストームが起きた場所だ。ほら、あの時の私たちが初めて会った時の。あの時はごめん。で、今は本題に戻ろう。
ボイドストーム。
データの転写順をたどっていけば。
so the coordinates so they can predict where the void storms are going to happen. I fucking said it. Right, sorry. Sorry, I'm just so fucking incredibly smart.
ロイ一族にも似たような発見はありましたが、それが普遍的な現象だとは考えていませんでした。
だって
Big wings. I got big wings. I got wings.
私を見
I
つけ
got
てっ
wings.
て光ってるわけでもないでしょ。
座標が多すぎますね。今の人手と自立ロボットだけでは。
大丈夫。私に任せてちょうだい。
脱出ポットに入った人たちを呼び戻すつもりか。
その通りだ。
Like, because they have the coordinates, they know where the safe areas are.
見つかるかわからないルーンを探すために人を送り出すのは危険すぎる。
So they can like keep people safe and also nip the void storms in the bud.
漂白者君。名式の研究と同様にフラクトシレスとの駆け引きも危険だ。そしてエクソストライダーを操縦してストライダーゲートの奥へ潜り込むのもまた危険を伴う。希望が残されている限りコレクティブには賭けに出たいと願う人間がいくらでもいる。ましてやダスクベールを起動したらここは永遠に開くことのない棺となるのだから。ボイドスペースの内部から送られてきた。
So I'm guessing Duskvale locks everything out, but also locks everything in as well.
ダスクベールの効果が切れる前にアレフ1に先んじて目的を達成するための切り札。
Which isn't much different from how it was before, right? Even though there was a slight communication between, say, Luke and the Black Shores and such.
多くを失うだろう。だが未知から逃げれば全てを失うことになる。
ならビアートルーズ周辺は俺に任せてくれ。
Sujoy, welcome
戦
in.
が最も深刻よ。エクソストライダーの件を気にしているとしたら。
Capability, responsibility, and the will. I have them all. Okay. Replaying? No. Just playing. This is my first time.
じゃあ先輩手を出して
There's a lot of people saying senpai in here.
これを使えば他のルーンの場所を見つけられるよあとこれもこのルーンは先輩を守ってくれるよ今回の任務もきっと無事にやり遂げられるから
オペレーションを開始する。ダスクベールが閉じる前に収集を完了するのだ。
Okay. Rune of Seek.
なんかあったかいね。不思議。魔法みたい。
これがロイのルーン
So she has a line.
みんなを班に分けて順次出発させるわ
ええ、それでは
私が
ロイのルーンに関する説明を行いましょう。
Like, seriously, this dude is so cool. He's got the drip, you know?
管理しなくては。
And Moni is over here. And she doesn't say anything. Anyone else? No, I think this is Chase. Yep,
私が
that's
責
Chase.
任を持ってコレクティブの技術流出を防ぐために管理しなくては。
みんなを班に分けて順次出発させるわ
Okay. I don't think I'm missing anyone. I think I've seen everyone there. Okay, right, cool. Right, this, okay, guys, this area here, I swear to God, right, this area specifically, it reminds me of, in Final Fantasy VIII, an area called, well, a spaceship called Ragnarok. Does anyone remember that? It has the exact same type of design. Except for the Ragnarok, it just leads out.
みんなを班に分けて順次出発させるわ
Okay. Group chats? We all come home. Okay. Head to Bjarta Woods.
Go.
Oh, not from the side? Oh, wait, is it on the other side? Oh, there it is. You don't like the card games? Ugh. Triple Triad was so good. Some of the rules suck, though. It's like manipulate the rules and everything. Alright. Omega Weapon. Oof.
地図によればこの近くだな。
ああ前は気づかなかったけど確かに周波数の残りがかすかにあるな
ジャンパー。
アブ、起きたのか。ルーンが反応した。
Okay. When you approach a rune fragment, the rune carved by Sigrica will react. Casting the selected rune power allows you to see the rune fragments scattered throughout the area. Align the scattered rune fragments with runes on the stone to reveal the completed rune. Take a shot every time I say the word rune. I don't recommend it. Right.
うわ何か光ってるぞ
Okay.
外側のルーンのかけらの角度を調整して石壁のルーンとつなげるのか試してみよう。
Align? So this one. Got it.
本当にあった。
ああ、おる者たちに確認してもらおう。
Okay. Next one. I know.
よし。
Newest locations. Okay, next
次に行
rune.
くか。
Over there. Oh. Crazy that they just give us flight back, you know?
前と同じようにやれば。
Ah, got it.
行こう。
Yeah.
俺の担当分は
That's the one.
残り1箇所だな。
Any more? Got it.
みんなが手伝ってくれたおかげで早く集め終わったな。
ああ、シグリカの方も順調だといいんだが。
さっきお前がルーンをさここが最後だな。
あ、
Okay. Middle one there, line it up.
終わりだ。
That's the one.
ルシラに送って戻る準備をしよう。
Madam, there's a black hole trying to kill us right now. I think we deserve a little bit of haste. Okay. Good.
.どうした？
先輩、戻ったのですね。
Mm-hmm.
ルーンの解析作業は完了しました。ですが、有意義な情報として組み合わせることはできていません。特に座標が重なっている箇所について、様々な計算式を試しましたが、
If they're overlapping, does that mean that they repeat or happen several times? Like, because I'm guessing the coordinates are like from all time,
ルー
so
ンのことはよくわからないが、ここにはロイのルーンと共鳴できるプロがいるじゃないか。
私のこと？
bingo.
多分紙に書かれたものというより球体の内側に書かれたものだと思う。だいたいこれくらいの大きさで2つの位置関係はこんな感じかな。
3次元座標、 正射投影。データベースにあるドライブの照度を震度情報として復元すれば。地図です。あのロイのルーンが伝えていたのは球体の地図でした。
How dare you, Lone Mark? I should ban you for that. Welcome in.
この2つの場所は？
球体の表面にあるのはストライダーゲートの所在地ですが、今の情報だけでは中心部を推測できそうにありません。ただ幾何学的に見ればそれが地図の原点になっています。
I'll be honest, a lot of this like scientific stuff, I have no idea. I need to like watch it all over
ボイ
again.
ドスペースにおけるエクソストライダーの居場所だ。
That's the location of the
ボイドスペー
exostrator.
ス
Okay.
の中で唯一長く存在し続けるもの。これこそエイメスが示してくれた道しるべだ。
ストライダーアンカー付近の汚染はパラメーターさえ読み取れないほど深刻だ。ストライダーゲートを通って再びボイドマターの奥へ入ることは不可能だろう。
ルシラーから聞いた。ゲートとは別にディマープレンズには 封印されたもう一つのひび割れがあるそうだな。
あそこか。特別対策班の日行が封印を
The old seal.
新たな通路として使えるだろう。
Yes, I did get Hyuki, but it was very, very
エクソス
painful.
トライダーを失った今、生身でストライダーゲートの向こう側へ行き探すつもりか。
You can use the cassette as a way to find Ameth, no?
地図があれば分断の力が切れる前にエクソストライダーを見つけ出せるはずだ。
I'm not the only one. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It feels like what's the name of that show where he uses math to solve cases? Like he'll realize something and he's like, oh, I'll use this formula, blah 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 blah. I'm like, yeah. I enjoy the show though.
ならもうタイムリミットを決めよう。
Time limit. Okay. Hard deadline. Chase likes his hard
ダス
deadlines.
クベールが閉じる前に俺がエクソストライダーの信号を発信できたら、その時は疑似ドライブを俺とエクソストライダーに託すことを検討してくれ。
それはつまり選択権を完全にこちらに委ねるということか。
Yeah, I swear to everyone in my Discord like are literal look vampires because they'll get like doubles and all this stuff. I'm like, fuck you all. It's about trust.
あなたが絶対にドライブを託してくれると確信してるわけではない。みんなだったら、正確な決断を下せると信じてるんだ。たとえ俺が望まない結果だったとしても。
You were unlucky? I'm glad I'm not the only one.
エクソストライダーには冒険するだけの価値がある。その提案を受け入れるとしよう。
I hit hard pity twice to get Hyuki. Like hard, like 70 something both times. Fucking sucked. Painful. And the thing is, I did it on my other account as well. Went to hard pity. Lost the 50-50 on that one as well. I was like, fuck that. Nope. At least I have a guarantee for Denny on that one now. It's all settled. Oh, Luke's there. What? What? Hello? What's the status? Mostly minor, thanks to collective evacuation protocols. Giving enough breathing room to come check on you. Okay, I caught wind of your chat with Mr. Chase though. Through less than official channels. So let me guess, you're not actually sure you can find the Exostrator, are you? Figures. You've always had a knack for making people worried. Some things don't change. You want me to change? I do, but not today. Right now, just be you and do what you need to do. Need to. Leave the rest to us. Okay. Anyone else around here? No, don't think so.
行こう。
行こう。はい。Lucilla.
これを渡しておくわ。
Absolute legs on Lucilla though. Sorry, just had to get that out there.
汚染の影響を受けるのは
By legs, I mean leg.
生命体だけじゃない。元の通路も使えなくなってしまっているはず。けれど、道が閉ざされたとしても人は活路を見出せる。日行が時間をかけて通路を見つけてくれたわ。
あの巫女が？
ええ、 あれからずっと彼女はディマープレーン
Okay, so we're meeting up with Hyuki there. Cool.
後であなたを迎えてくれるはずよ。それと彼女から伝言を預かってるわ。かつてディマープレーンズでフラクトシデスと遭遇したことがあるそうよ。行方不明のダーニャはそこにいるはずだと。ああ見えて律儀だからかしら。ただあなたの助けになろうとしたか、あるいは隠し事をするつもりはないことを伝えたかったのかもしれないわね。
それじゃあ行ってくる。
待って、私の目を見てちょうだい。安心して。共鳴能力よ。知っているでしょ。この瞬間の記憶を弾丸に変えて、あなたの名前や姿、そしてあなたの過去を刻み込むわ。あなたは決して一人で戦っているわけじゃないわ。
ありがとう。
そういう言葉は戻ってから聞かせてちょうだい。
Yeah, she's resonance liberation does. Yeah. She can resonance liberation all over my screen when I pull for her. And I will use her ultimate a lot. I'm really curious like what her resonance liberation ult is like animation would look like. I've seen some people say that they want her to be more of a sub-DPS support type character. So they can have like Hyuki be main DPS and Lucilla be sub-DPS for Hyuki. That's what I've read, not, like some people saying that that's what they want. Whether that's true or not is a different conversation. All the soldiers can like purple as well. Have they been like infected with something? Yeah, contaminated by void matter. Get it? Yeah. It's crying!
ボイドマターの侵食速度を遅らせてるみたいだ。この周波数、ヒユキが残したものか。
Yeah, in Japanese they just call these sun fairies. Or sun sprites, should we say, maybe. I think Kuro would intentionally put some characters together based on lore. I mean, they should, but they didn't do that with Jinshi and Changli, did they? There's been a few that should work really well together, but they don't. For whatever reason. I'm still really shocked that they like designed this whole new area and all the quests and all that sort of thing and made the game 30 gigabytes less, like the game file size. Crazy. Whatever they did well. Oh.
ヒユキが残してくれたのか。いい子だ。ヒユキのところに案内してくれ。
Birdie up. Why does Zen not work with Carlotta? I don't know. She works with Piblo. I tried using Carlotta in the latest pick it up. Latest Tower of Adversity, and I was reminded just how fucking trash Carlotta is. My Carlotta specifically. I cannot do any damage with her whatsoever. I don't even know why. Unlock it! It won't let me unlock. Ooh. Yuki's like, I'm the main character now, bitch. Oh, hell yeah. What an intro. This is a cool shot. That's side eye, yep. That's side eye and that's side Look at the shading on the skin there. Incredible. Amazing shadows. Yeah, she did seem like she was a bit off. I still think it's in a case where she's being manipulated in some kind of way.
Yuki, ダーニャと戦った時、黒い手のようなものを見なかったか？
ああ、見たと。
うん。
やはりストライダーゲートの向こうでの一件もダーニャの仕業だったか。
This is a cool shot. Hang on.
学園内のボイドマター爆発を引き起こしたのも彼女の仕業だな。
That was a cool shot of Danya. Danya.
ルシラーから連絡があった。そなた、もう一度ゲートの向こうへ戻りたいそうだな。元の道はボイドマターに侵食され、通ることはできぬ。彼女から聞いたであろう。十数年前、あそこには破壊によるひび割れが生じた。
Everything happened 10 years ago, didn't it? Everything it's always like 10 years ago, 10 years ago. Something huge happened 10 years ago.
リュウクが言っていた組織長が作ったひび割れのことか。そしてシミュレーターに入ったエイネスを死に追いやった原因でもある。もし彼らがここから抽出した名式の周波数を利用してダーニャに干渉したのなら、コレクティブ設立当初から組織内に潜り込んでいたことになる。
今回の名式の爆発もおそらく
1020, yeah.
あの子に名式の力を掌握させるために彼らが仕組んだ
Force
こ
the
とな
girl to
ので
master
あ
that
る。
power.
あるいはあの子の中の力が暴走したか。かつてわらわは自らの力の一部をそこに封印し、日脈の原木に添えて名式の力を抑え込んでいた。封印を解けばそなたはひび割れを通りゲートの向こうボイドマターの奥へ行けるはず。
ああ、頼む。
マイロ、時間が欲しい。常に勝利と共にある救世主。今回はラハイロイすら救ってみせるのか。
Okay. Try to leave this place. One second. Shit. That's too far away. 692 meters. A branch of the Solvane Heartwood. It seems to still bear traces of the Exostratic creations and can store a small amount of the Soliskin energy. Try striking it to awaken the Soliskin energy within, which can be guided to and reactivate the nearest abandoned mechanics. The dimmer planes are abound with such abandoned mechanics. Lumboscribe emitter, Lumboscribe component, and Soliskin platform. Okay, so basically just boom, bonk it. Got a platform. Okay.
アレフ1は人間以外のものにはあまり興味がないようだ。かつて名式に飲み込まれた建物の大半がここまで流れ着いてお。
I was reading that. Well, listening to that, should I say? Oh, Danya.
あの子、気をつけろ。
ダニャ、聞こえるか？
ここはわらわに任せ。
Ah, I see. Got it. Okay, now I get it. I was wondering what it was. Okay. Okay, do that. I can think. I can use brains. I can use. Oh. That's an interesting mechanic. I like that. Hit it. Stay still. Don't go there. You can't. Okay.
油断してはならぬ。わらわがやろう。
Okay. Oh shit! Oh, that was close.
行こう。
構わん。
There. Getting a bit dizzy, I swear. It's good. Well, it's like I'm in a flight simulator, but I'm not flying.
行こう。
Yeah, like if you see like the expressions on her face, she doesn't look malicious or malevolent or angry or anything like that. She looks scared. You know? I like this. I just want this song. Is this song like on YouTube or something? Can I download it? Can I download it somewhere? Because this is pretty cool. You got killed 3 times? Okay, so it's actually quite hard. Okay, we'll see. Let's see. Dodge the falling blocks and climb upwards using the path they form. First things first, catch up to them. It's kind of John Wick, you know? Kind of got a John Wick vibe to it. No, is it just me? Whoa. Ah! That was too fast. Okay, I died. I lose this. I got that came down faster than I thought it would. To be fair, I thought I had a bit more time, but apparently not. Cat was cooked. Silly cat girl. Just dodge him, no? My head hurts. Oh. I really like this music, I swear. I want more of this. Ah, shit. Oh, that was close.
いい子だ。こちらへ来い。
That I can't jump up that high. Don't eat me? Well, no promises.
私は食べないで。
今の様子だと完全に操られているわけではないようだ。
Wasn't that hard? I just died that one time because I didn't get. I thought it would be a bit longer, but apparently not.
行こう。まずは上へ。
あ、
That was fun. I enjoyed that. Especially the music, if I've not mentioned that already.
ここでずっとダーニャを見守ってたのか。
One second.
うん。
Are you going to bed, Yurei?
名式の爆発
One
を
second.
察知して白鳥に調査させ。
My daughter's going to sleep, so I'm just going to tell her good night. Back in a second. Yep, sorry about that. I mentioned that I've mentioned before that every morning I wake up my daughter, and every night, well, every morning I wake her up and I send her to school. Most days I pick her up as well if I'm not working, which is like 3 or 4 times a week. And then yeah, before she goes to sleep, I always say goodnight. Like we do, I mentioned this before. I mentioned this before in the 3.1 playthrough that at night when she goes to sleep, always do like little fist pumps. Boom, boom. Good night, hearts. Yeah. Every night. It's very rare that I don't do that. For whatever reason, like maybe I'm working or I'm not here. But if I'm here, I do that. Do you teach your daughter English? Yeah, actually, I do teach her English as well, of course. Right now, we mainly speak talk to each other in English. And just today, in fact, I put a certain monster game that you catch the monsters in certain balls that you can put them in your pockets, and I got her this game completely legitimately, and I put it on the tablet for her, so she's like been playing that all day, like in English as well. So that's her way of like practicing English. You probably didn't hear that, but she just like said from the other side. I'm not gonna say it because I just not related to anything I just said. She just went Pokemon. Go to sleep. Anyway, let's continue.
さあ、マイルとしよう。
さあ、マイルとしよう。These visuals are amazing. That's her sword. That's a short one, isn't it? The wakizashi? Probably?
少し待っておれ。この封印は欲求の力によってなされておる。簡単に言えば、わらわ自身の未来の可能性を大量に借り受け、
Okay.
ここに留めることでボイドマターを沈めておるのだ。
8 p.m. Yeah, it's 8:22 right
故に
now.
封印を解くということは、それらの可能性を取り戻すということ。わらわが自らの手で行わねばならん。
分かった。頼んだぞ。
だが今アレフ1は活動期にあろう。一度封印を解けば再び封じ直せる保証はない。そなたは最も危険な時期に最も危険な方法を選んだのだ。
Of course he does. Typical rover.
無論そなたの強さは知っておる。常に勝利してきた話も聞いておる。これほどの危険を冒すのは決して負けぬ自信があるからか。明式に勝てると思ってのことか。
いや、俺だって失敗したことはある。それにずっと勝ち続けられる者なんていない。もし俺が本当に勝ち続けていたなら、記憶をなくして再び旅立つことなどなかっただろうし、ソラリスが悲鳴に侵されることもなかったはずだ。俺がこうするのはただ、これが俺にできることであり、やるべきことだと思うからだ。
ならば、もし失敗したら
Then Duskvale will proceed as planned.
そうではない。わらわが案じておるのは
Chosen One
そなた
syndrome?
自身の安全。
Yeah, but it is what it is, you know?
ボイドスペースで迷子になるかもしれないし、そこで新たな打開策が見つかるかもしれない。でも今はまだわからない。だがやってみなければわからないだろう。失敗する可能性よりも全力を尽くさないことの方が怖いんだ。
その代償は重い。そなたは多くの責任を負っておる。もっと慎重に選ぶと思っておった。明式との戦いは一度でも敗れれば取り返しのつかないことになるのだぞ。
Apocalypse.
それでも行くというのか。
ヒユキ、ルシラーから聞いたぞ。あなたは足の腹
Yeah,
で
what Throdian was that one that she
長
fought
いこと明式
against?
と戦ってきたそうだな。
Like, what's the name of it?
どうやって明式に対抗してきたのかは知らないが、壊滅寸前の地域で戦うのがどれほど過酷かは想像できる。
Because it's not Aleph 1, was it?
一つ聞き
Was
た
it?
い。
It's a different
ヒユキは
Throdian, I
必ず
think.
勝てる確信があったから足の原の戦場へ向かったのか。
いな、なかった。
Different, isn't it? Yeah.
一度たりと。
だからあなたが俺の立場にいたら同じ選択をするはずだ。
受けたまわった。少し待っておれ。昨夜の封印の地へ行ってこよう。すぐに戻る。
How do you remove names in character dialogue? Oh, it's in the settings. Honestly, I'd like them to remove the subtitles entirely. Personally. Oh, those are the different versions of herself. That was a nice transition to 2D. Okay, let's go. That one's cool as fuck. Like the one with the scar across the nose. Oh wait, hang on. that transition from 2D to 3D, again, amazing. Dark type? What, from Septimon?
案ずるな。ここはわらわの手で。
Nice. That's a bit of 2D. That was a good shot. Okay, I like the visuals in here.
なぜより簡単な未来を捨てたのだ。
That was really cool. There was a lot of nice visuals there. And the switches from 3D to 2D and back to 3D and... Yeah, very nice. Why is she still staying in the... Grand Architect staying in the
久しぶりだな、昨夜の巫女。
appearance of Nivora.
そして漂白者。
わらわが名式の共鳴者となる可能性は未来を
I prefer the design like in Kalon, you know?
そなたの計画はもはや意味を持た
I burned my future as a Threnodium resonator.
我々フラクトシデスの歩みには一歩一歩意味があるのだ。巫女様よ。お前とは道が交わることもあったが、私の気持ちとしては今日が初対面であってほしかったものだ。
Yeah, Grand Architect can use both Cristoforo and they used For Lovers Spider Lily before as well.
レビアタンの力で融合させるためだったのか。
ダーニャはもともとフラクトシデスの作品だ。物は使われてこそ価値があるだろう。
作品だと。
Yeah, I kind of expected that, to be honest.
ミヤの一件で私は考えた。もし優秀な器を作り、そこに昨夜の巫女の心を足せば、名式の力を完全に制御できるのではないかと。その結果は巫女様、お前の方がよくわかっているはずだ。
Wait, did she use the spirit of her big sister? And that's how she passed away? Or is it different?
そなたの敗北は決まっておる。その目障りな分身とともに失せるのだ。
敗北浅はかな見解だ。私はただソラリスに一つの可能性を示しているに過ぎない。ダーニャという作品ができた以上、次もその次もあるだろう。そしていずれフラクトシデスは完全に制御可能な名式の共鳴者を手にする。
Sorry, I misunderstood the sentence. Sorry, okay, I do apologize. Let me have a look. I built my future as a Threnodium resonator. So, okay, so there was a future where Hyuki became a Threnodium resonator, but she burned that. It's gone. Okay, because at last I have a masterpiece worthy of our attention. You want to Leviathan's power to merge them into one. Then he was always a fractal. She is honored to be used as intended. A creation. The mere disappointment made me think if I could just create a superior vessel, one refined by a Miko's spirit. And this part here, like, I'm thinking back to the previous segue where the Grand Architect talks to Hyuki about how her big sister passed away, and Grand Architect said that yeah, she's dead, but it wasn't me. I didn't kill her. Implying that her big sister did something that used up her futures or her energy or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I was just thinking maybe like this one being refined by a Miku's spirit. I thought it might have been referring to her sister. Gyokuro. That's the name of her sister, right? Gyokuro. But if it's not, if this is referring to Hyuki, then okay. But I thought it was just referring to Gyokuro. That was just again, let's find out. I don't know. Your onboard future showed you that a true Thenodian resonator will exist. Gyokuro, sorry. If I remember the kanji correctly, the first kanji in Gyokuro means like orb. Sphere. Orb. Like, that's a cool image. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the second kanji, like, I'm pretty sure it's kuro, so like just like black orb. That's what Gyokuro meant. I can double check later. Oh, that's it, thank you. No, not kuro, mist. That's it, sorry. So, sphere mist, sphere fog. Why I was saying kuro is because I was looking for Gyokuro. I typed in the black one. I expected that one, like Hyuki, with the colors in there, but it wasn't. Like pearl mist, orb mist, black ball. Again, I was misremembering. Hmm.
関係ってあの組織長は昨夜の巫女の能力を利用したかった。それだけだろ。あなたが言った通り名式の共鳴者になる可能性は尽きた。
うん。
フラクトシデスとこれ以上の関係はないはずだ。
That possible future does exist, but she burned that. It's gone.
それよりダーニャの状況だが楽観視はできないな。
おそらくあの子はすでに。
Long quest line. Oof. I really want to like unlock the area, but I'll do it all later. I like that they give you points, like checkpoints to just jump off for a moment. Oh, right. Teleporting everywhere. Get down. This one? Damn it. I do not know how to use Hyuki correctly, clearly. stop getting hit. Jesus Christ. Why can't I get... I'm getting wrecked. Denny's EMV is really good in this part. I've heard it was really good.
衆生の願い子供に宿ったはい決めたおせあわれ夜道とは絶帰る術なしまだ倒れるわけにはこう悪あがきのつもりか無駄なことを雪なり花霜突き落とす風がいい波となる
Wrecked there.
風よ
A pretty guttural scream? Really? Okay.
わらわに任せるがよい生は長死は収容のご修羅の道心は雪のごとく定めここに尽きたいその力借り受け悪名はこの手で裁く
Nice transitions. Oh! Speaking of transitions, that transition into a cutscene as well. Okay, let's fucking go. Pulling a Thanos, like Avengers? Like dropping a planet on them? I'm gonna have to watch this cutscene in English later, aren't I? Guys, I have not practiced with Hyuki like at all. That's why I was really fucking like embarrassingly bad. Sounds like an excuse, but I swear it's the truth. I just tried to level her up and I was like, oh, I can't. Oh well.
しばらく眠っておれあの子は無事だ体内のボイドマターの周波数は弱まっておる
The void matter frequency within her is weakened, she will recover. Okay. So, is she no longer like connected to Aleph 1?
ボイドマターが完全に広がるのを
Like
待っていて
Hyuki cut through it? This is really bright.
こうした方が早いと思った
It's hard to play with Hyuki with one hand? Why are you playing with one hand? What do you mean by that?
余裕はないで
Larian, welcome in! All the different futures?
白鳥はボイドマターの中でも道を示してくれるがこれほど高濃度の状況下では力不足
入っちゃダメ
ゆえに
Calm down.
この術を最も完璧にこなせる可能性をそなたのために未来から借り受けた これでそなたを守り行きたい方向を探し出してくれるであろう
Why is she so bright? Guys, you saw the color adjustments. It shouldn't be that bright like, at all.
残るはそなた次第
What is going
ありが
on?
とう、ヒューキ。
Could be the filter and I have no idea. My filter? You saw the filter. Beethoven's pathetic third movement? Oh.
目を通したことがあるのだ。あの子は進路調査表に
Saving the
世界
world.
を救うと書いたそうだな。ルシラーから聞いた。
Yeah, maybe it's Bloom. Bloom. It's not the filter, it's probably Bloom.
今にして思えば彼女の理想があのような形にな
I'll
っ
have to
た。
turn Bloom off.
そなた
If
の
it's on.
影響ゆえか。後悔はしておらぬか。あの子を救世主の道へ導いた苦痛と不幸が降りかかったこと。その道を果てし
Sorry, it's just funny. It's just funny at this point. Bloom be going crazy right now. I can't even see her eyes. That
深き泥沼にはまることに。
いや、ヒューキ。俺は後悔を告げるために彼女を探すわけじゃない。連れ戻したいのはこう伝えたいからだ。
Yeah, Hyuki's getting censored right now.
私は、あなたの誇りになれたかな。がっかりさせてなければいいな。
俺はずっと彼女を誇りに思っていると。彼女が共に歩んでくれたからこそ俺は孤独ではないと思える。いつか俺が倒れても代わりにソラリスを
Rover's a proud parent, you know?
そう信じられるからだ。
だが
It's fine here though.
それはそなたの力が他者を凌駕しているからである。救済する力を持たぬ者は徒労という苦い果実を噛みしめる。
Vivid, then brightness all the way down. Alright, I'll try that, because this is getting crazy.
わらわが足の腹を救えなかったように。
I'm looking forward to going to Ashinohara.
鈴を手放さないことで二度と昨夜の巫女が現れぬようにするしかないのだ。力のないわらわにはそれくらいしかできぬ。
ラハイロイも遥か彼方のコンシュやリナシータの人々もみんな名式に抗うために奔走している。
I've got to say something in a moment, but I'll wait until this moment's finished.
乗り越える場に立ち会ってきたのは事実だ。だが世界を変えられるのは自分だけ。自分がいなければ世界が終わるとは思わない。それは傲慢だ。
It is an insult to everyone.
自らの意志で道を選ぶ人たちを侮辱している。
Bright!
俺の勝利は決して俺一人のものではない。誰か一人でもたどり着けるならこの救済の道に敗者なんていないんだ。ヒューキ、もし一人で進むことに疲れたら立ち止まって周りを見てくれ。
立ち止まるか。
きっとヒューキも誰かの支えになっている。あなたを誇りに思っている人が必ずいるはずだ。その時道の果てにあるのは決して苦い泥なんかじゃない。
Yuki has a bright future? Yeah, I hope so.
妬ましいほどに眩しい。
Come again? Please come again.
いいな。他に話があるのならそなたが戻ってきてから聞こ
わかった。それじゃあ
This is how you can tell this cutscene was rendered in-game, because
う。わらわはダスクベールが
This is very
展開され
clearly
るまでここにおる。皆
because of all the graphics and such.
そなたの帰りを待つ。
In-game rendered censoring right now. Yeah, I'm going to turn Bloom off. Bloom makes a lot of things look really cool, but that one was a bit too much. Right, one thing I want to say is like, that scene there is like, oh, we need to rush, we don't have much time. Let's just spend 5 minutes talking about stuff. That's a very common trope in a lot of things. It always makes me laugh. Oh. She's trying to resonate with it again? I'm trying to connect with it? No? We saw this area before, I think. Yeah. Like, that was at the end of 3.1, wasn't it? No?
この周波数はダメ、あなたたちの存在はもうここはどこ？
ボイドストーンに飲み込まれて死んだのか。ボイドスペースより高次元の世界、我々の存在が分解されていく。時間と空間が意味を失ったってこと。誰の声だ。姿は見えない。でもあなたのことは感じられる。ここでは声が届かない。それでも思考は満ちている。俺たちの命は虚無の中で終わった。エクソストライダーの声が聞こえたからあそこへ行きたいの。時間も空間もここでは永遠にたどり着けないエクソストライダーがラーバイロにとって重要なのは知っている。
どうやってごま解明できないの？だよ。でも私たちは
未知の境界に触れるために星の上の下まで来たんじゃないのか。
That last line was very familiar. Like from 1.0. Or 1.1 as well.
私たちの足跡。エクソストライダーを原点とした時空間座標。でもブラックホールの中でどうやってマーキングを。
That was from before. Yeah, I was really confused what the timeline of this particular scene was. But okay, so this was before the thing that we saw earlier, right? Okay. Well, everything's all meshed up, you know? What a visual. Oh shit. Playing Gundam! We're playing Gundam! Okay. Oh, this is cool. Do we get a game mode like this? No? No. I want a game mode where we just play as Gundam. The end silent. Oh. I left one's projection. So this isn't actually LF1, it's just like the projected form of them. Oh, damn. I am getting my ass. Why can't I dodge properly? It feels a lot more sluggish compared to using a character, but that makes sense because mech, you know? Oh. That's a cool ass looking mech, I swear to God, man. What did it just... Look at this area. This area looks so sick. Wait. This area looks amazing. I just want to... Can I just stop the fight and just enjoy this area right now? Holy shit. Like, this landscape is sick. Look at that. Look at the background. I'm not even focusing. I'm sorry. I'm not even focusing on the fight. I'm looking at the area right now. Holy. No, can you go? Right. Can you face the other way so I can look at the black hole more? No. I want to look this way. I'm not even. Sorry. I'm not focusing. I am not focusing. I do apologize. Go down here. I'll try and focus now. Because otherwise, if I die. Right. I'm not doing any damage. That's just not fair. Oh, we're getting an ass kicked. Calibration data? Power up. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't care. Oh my god, what a visual! Oh, this is like a PGR right now. Like, oh, like there's like several different hundreds of different health bars.
我が体内では今人類の心臓が轟々と脈打っている。ゆえに私は彼らと同じ言葉を作ることができる。本来文明など育む魔導なかった人間、教会への悪なき達成が新たな信頼の式を生み出した。
Dodge, dodge, dodge.
その意識が私を選んだ。
They have chosen me.
進撃。
Okay, there we go. This is pure Gundam right now. Up beginning will. It's crazy that we're actually hearing the voice of Exostrad as well, like about his mission, well, his Exostrad's mission, like from its own mouth, for lack of a better term. There's a lot of lore being dumped right now that I'm noticing, but I can't focus too much because I'm just trying not to die! I need a heal. Can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? Ah, don't die. Do that. Oh, that's kind of like Amos. Oh, okay, I like that. A bit of callback there. Okay. Oh, I would have died. I would have died. Why is like dodge does not work with this mech? I just do not feel like I can dodge like whatsoever. I got plot armored, yeah. I don't know, I don't care. Mecha Break would have me fucked up. Heart of Lahairoi. Okay. I want that visual on loop. That was sick. I got raided? Oh, VXV, thanks for the raid, man. Best cutscene ever. Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, so we can't defeat LF1 like forever. Okay.
神聖、業者よ、私がここに留まることを許可してほしい。あなたが決断を下す前に、私がラハイロイに到着してからの経緯を伝えたい。
Go ahead feels like a bit casual.
過去、幾多の旅路の中で、私はアレフ湾に捕捉された。奴は私を追跡し、ストライダーゲートを通じて、
Okay, so this is where it explains everything.
しようと企んだ。奴に襲撃され、墜落したが、共鳴者エーメスが私の力に呼応した結果、奴の一部を駆逐することに成功した。私はそこで自らを封印し、修復を待つべきだったのだ。だが、多くの怯えた瞳を目にしてしまった。発見、表現の上で、ロイ一族と呼ばれる人類が、面識のボイドマカーがもたらす災いに直面し、なすすべなく勝ち尽くしていた。彼らの瞳は恐怖と不安で満ちていた。
Okay, so it shares the same protocol as the Sentinels. Okay.
私は自らのドライブを取り出し、
I mean, we knew this part about the reactor drive. Yeah.
そこで休眠に入った。異変。私は一度束の間の覚醒を果たしたことがある。あれは共鳴者エーネスが再び私と共鳴した時だった。共鳴者はストライダーゲートのひび割れを埋めるために私の力を求めた。当然、私は彼女に答えた。
私がデジタルゴーストになった時のことね。あの共鳴は2度目だったかな。
First or second,
それとも
I'm not sure which one it is
初めてだったのかな。
because of the Mobius loop.
以前、再び目を覚ました時、あなたに撤退させるべきだった。アレフ1と正面から敵対するのは合理的ではない。だが、人類の心臓が私に声を、運命の選択が共に戦う力を与えた。真術、人類によって製造された技術のないオリジナルのパッケージ。
They tried their best. Come on, they tried their best. It's just like, all right, I guess.
行動するたび激しく摩耗している感覚が伝わってくる。
Wow. Okay.
鋭くしわ
Very inefficient.
きしむ音。これこそ初めて聞いた自分の声であり、彼らが私に与えてくれた鼓動の。
Yeah, but he's likening that gratingness as like actually feeling a heartbeat.
この心臓が埋め込まれたことで、私は新たな機能を手に入れた。
The Sentinel Mech series. Okay, that's a new one. So, Exostrider is a Sentinel, but just a part of the Sentinel Mech. As opposed to Sentinel biological, I don't know. Me and Life predicted this as well. Me and Life predicted that the Exostrider would stay on the other side of the Stratogate.
業者よ、私は人類の希望によって生まれた。この心臓が動く最後の瞬間まで、彼らを守るため。
Okay, this is more along the lines of how I would have responded earlier. Permission granted.
質問。共鳴者エーメス。私の力の一部を受け入れる意思はあるか。最初にラハイロイに到着した時、あなたの助けがあったからこそ
That was the first time. We saw that in 3.1. First time's weird.
あなたの現状に対し私には責任がある。私が眠っていた間代わりにラハイロリを守っていたのはあなただ。
Okay.
今やかつてあなたに訪れた死は無縁となった。未来においてあなたは長い存在を友と共有するだろう。説明。私は罪悪感を感じているのだ。
エクソストライダーったら話せるようになったと思ったら意外と繊細なコアを持ってるのね。
Oh, the line between English and Japanese is completely different, but I think actually I like the way they translated it in English. That was really nice. That was good. That was a nice change.
私は救世主を続けなきゃいけないの。そのためには強くならないと悪い奴らに対抗できないでしょ。あなたの託した力、喜んで受け取るわ。
権限。共鳴者エイメスの意思を確認した。同調率リミッター解除。共鳴を開始する。
I want to take a photo. This is a good image. Look. Okay, right, sorry.
提案。罪悪感を感じる必要などない。私の期待に応えてくれて感謝する。最後は笑顔で別れるとしよう。
検知。業者よ。あなたがカセットを携帯していることを確認した。提案。
Okay.
そのカセットを私に預けてほしい。ある周波数をカセット内部に記録し、ラハイロリへ持ち帰ってもらいたいんだ。
What frequency is that?
陳述。私が星の海をかけてい
A
た
slow-moving probe. Okay.
ゆっくりと前進する一機の探査機と軌道が交差したことがある。そのボディにはソラリスの文字が書かれていた。打ち上げ時期ははるか昔と推測される。そこからソラリスに向けて発信を続けていた信号を私は受信し内部に記録した。その名はスターゲイザー。
Stargazer. The Far Watcher. I get the difference between English and Japanese names here.
この贈り物をラハイロイの人々に残したい。陳述。ストライダーゲートは間もなく閉じる。二人をラハイロイへ送り返そう。質問。最後に業者へ。私のコードネームを変更しラハイロイと名乗ることを許可してもらえるだろうか。
I want to say of course, but I want to know why.
説明。この心臓の故郷を
Alright.
片時も忘れずにいたいからだ。
The fact that it has once is an interesting development.
名称の変更も完了した。業者よ、感謝する。送別。これでお別れだ。業者よ。この心臓を作り出した人々にも私に代わり別れを告げてほしい。推測。我々は果てし
Okay, so we're going to see Exostrator again sometime in the future.
いつしか再会できるだろう。
Until we meet again in the boundless sea of stars.
久しぶりのソラリスの景色ね。すごく懐かしいわ。これで名式アレフ1は宇宙の向こうへ飛ばされて、ラハイロイの危機が解決したわね。
Is she like back or? I mean, I know that the Exostratus said to send her back. What about the Exoswarm shell?
って言いたいところだけど。
Yeah, like, oh, Amos is back.
ラハイロイでボイドマターに飲み込まれた探索者たちが名式のブラックホールの中で私とエクソストライダーを命がけで記録してくれた。
Turn their findings onto a cassette for you. That's why she forced that cassette. That's why she went to go grab the cassette and then force it into Rover's hands later on.
そしてラハイロイの人々がカセットの情報を解析し協力して疑似ドライブを完成させてくれたからこそエクソストライダーは名式を撃退できたんだ。
だから今回は英雄が世界を救う物語。
The world saving its heroes. Okay.
世界が英雄を救う物語だったってことでしょ。
ああ、そうだな。さあ、家に帰ろう。
戻ったのだな。
ああ、やっと帰ってきた。
Well-deserved stretch. Near 0 levels. Okay. So I'm just staying locked in and reading what's being said here. Reading, listening. Hmm. That felt like a entire finale, like end of Septimont type finale, end of Renacita type finale. It makes me wonder, like, what we're gonna do after this, you know?
エクソストライダーが残した記録、研究員の予想以上に複雑で解析が今日までかかっちゃったのよ。
Now aim is starting to shine.
みんな漂白者くんと一緒に聞くのを待ってたんだよ。早く早く。
You have to turn Bloom off soon. I keep forgetting. Dreep, welcome in. Hello.
なんだろう。楽しみだね。
スターゲイザー。このカセットの名前を聞いて本当に驚いたわ。
確かルシラー学園長が言ってたな。天空海がソラリスを追う前、宇宙へ向けて発射された。
Yeah, it was mentioned right at the beginning of 3.0. When you get to a certain, what is it, near the train station type thing, it said that one of the, or a few of the probes just went silent. That was mentioned a long time ago.
ソラリス
In
が彼
3.0.
らからの通信を受け取ることは二度とありませんでした。今日この時までは。
モーニエ教授、再生してちょうだい。
Okay, so what information did Stargazer, Fairwatcher get? What do you want, dog? Weren't there like 13 probes as well?
何かのホワイトノイズみたい。
カセットの内容から判断すると、これはスターゲイザーが宇宙を旅する間に異なる銀河系で記録した音のようです。
9. Okay, sorry, yeah.
天空海に隔てられて長い年月の間失われていた音ね。
だからエクソストライダーはラハイロイの探索者たちに送りたかったんだな。
これは光年単位の遥か彼方からソラリスの過去の探索者たちが届けてくれた星の海のエコーね。
The Apollo mission. Yeah, I was just thinking it's kind of like it's not the same, but I'm guessing what was going through the mind, quote unquote, mind of Extra Strider was. I'll explain in a minute.
ダーニャという名の少女はスペーストレックコレクティブに保護されました。
我々の代わりにコレクティブに世話をしてもらうとしよう。ダーニャの働きは素晴らしかった。もしかしたらまた彼女の出番があるかもしれない。
送られてきたデータの処理が完了いたしました。いつでも閲覧いただけます。次はどうなさるおつもりでしょう。
Who is that?
各地の計画も進展しているようだ。少々ラハイロイで長居しすぎたか。そろそろ動き出すとしよう。クリストファラ、お前は先にネオユニオンへ行き、エリスにメッセージを届けてくれ。
承知しました。ですが副組織長はあなたが再び私を使いに出したことで静寂
No,
を
that
乱し
wasn't
たの
Eris
も
on the
でしょうね。
on the call there, because she's saying
ところ
the
で
Grand Director is saying deliver a message to Eris. If it was Eris, wouldn't need to do that.
プロローグを執筆しましょうか。
Need prologues and segues.
無用だ。私はフローバのところへ行ってくる。とりあえずよしとしよう。この体はどうにも疲れやすくて
Probably Hydra or Siren. But it's interesting that they're like
静かなカーテンコールを用意して
having them like at least in voice.
組織長、検証は完了しましたので正式な政策を進めることになりますが、あの巫女はまだ必要でしょうか。
必要ない。あの巫女は自らが名式の共鳴者となる未来を借り受けてしまった。しばらくは放っておいても支障ない。それに
彼女は失敗を重ねすぎた。あれほど力を使っておきながら一人で足の腹を救おうとしている。立ち止まるつもりなどみじんもないようだ。すべては執念のなせる技か。繰り返される失敗の果てで彼女も姉と同様自らの誓いに焼かれて灰になるだ
That
ろう。
was in the segue. Yep.
そうだ。少し前に座敷わらしから面白い知らせが届い
Okay,
てい
so
たな。
that's the Fractus member that's in Ashihanohara. Okay, so it might be Chimera, Siren. No, Hydra or Siren. Let's turn that bloom off, alright? Bloom off. Yeah. That was crazy. Okay, Hyuki's Wishes in the Bell epilogue. Okay. Go. Okay, going to Honami now. It's brightness on the super bright areas. I mean, I have brightness, well, contrast turned down. It shouldn't be that bright, like, at all.
姉上はきっとこ
Gyokuro
の
must
先
be just ahead.
これは穂波における最後の払い。残るは
Gyokuro was so
こ
fun
の
as well.
務めを果たす
Like
のみ。
tomboyish,
本当に
hot,
随分と
shrine
待たせてしま
maiden,
った
glasses, badass, you know? Like, Aneue. Aneue. Seems hot-headed, just as I love it.
やっと来る気になった。
Where's the glasses?
長いこと待たせてしまい申し訳ありません。
覚悟は決まったの？
はい。
今なら私を殺せる？
はい。
おや？
Mm.
うちのひゆきちゃん自信満々ね。刀も抜かずに私を払えるとでも思っているの？これでも
You took her
平
glasses?
成昨夜の巫女を
Give 'em
育てた先輩なんだから、もう少し敬ってほしいものね。
姉上がわらわになさったことは教育と言えるのですか？
I bet she beat the fuck out of her.
かかってきなさい。衛星の巫女様。
Alright.
落ち着きなさい。出ないと手元が狂うわよ。これ習いたくないのです。じゃあ何ならやってみたいの？
Evil Ojo?
高名な車種になります。
あれは刀を握るね。
Nice art style.
来世の話ね。刀なんて握らせるべきじゃない。違う？あら、随分と腕を上げたのね。
ひゆき、鈴の宿命になど囚われることはないのね。
Wait, is that someone else? Like that one we just saw in the middle? Like more pink-haired one? Was that someone else?
行くわよ、ひゆき。この一振りを超えたらきっと明日は来るわ。
Hmm.
チェ、あちこちで武芸を仕込まれたくせに、どうして肝心の昨夜の剣術は雑なのかしら。
先代が隠し事ばかりで何も教えてくださらなかったからです。
恨んでる？
はい。
Hmm.
今も？
いつ、いかなる時も。昨夜の巫女の座を早くに譲るべきでした。自分の未来をすべて。
This is like a continuation of the segue before the main quest, isn't it? Yeah.
ことを恨んでおります。技を残してくれなかったこと、刀を振るうとき常にわらわを遠ざけたこと、今なお恨んでおります。おかげでわらわの剣には姉上の面影などかけらもありません。
ひゆき、
ひゆきにはひゆきでいてほしい。口ではそうおっしゃりながら、最も自分らしくない死に方を選んだことも恨んでおります。
それと死んでもなお暴君としてとどまり、あなたの手で払われる日を待っているような往生際の悪さを恨んでいるのね。はあ、本当に意地が悪いお姉ちゃんだわ。ただどうしても心配なの。ひゆきちゃんの才能は誰よりも私が知ってる。あなたには
I'm really curious in that fight against the Thenodian, you know?
可能性があった。
That Hyuki had.
いっそその未来を選んでたら全て楽になったでしょうに。
姉上、わらわは。
あなたが本心で自分の意志で決めたのなら、どんな未来だって構わねえわ。ま、もし本当に
Yeah, they did have a different Thenodian, so
他方を使って二人仲良くあの世行きにしてたけどね。
その未来はすでに全て借り受けてしまいました。わらわは自らの意志で鈴を継ぎ、昨夜の巫女になる道を選んだのです。分かっております。姉上が堅くなに剣術を教えなかった理由は、
that was in the Resonator Showcase trailer.
その願いはわらわが叶えましょう。姉上、わらわが
Also, that was a really nice visual.
足の春、次の巫女は現れません。
平成昨夜の巫女は辛いわよ。
はい。
その未来はとてつもなく長いのよ。
はい、知っております。
私たちは鈴を通して未来に秘められた可能性を借り受けることができる。でも鈴を使えば使うほど昨夜の巫女に定められた結末へ一歩ずつ近づいていく。未来を使い果たして死んだ先に待つのは灰すら残らない結末よ。
それをただ見てることしかできないの。
はい。ですが、その定められた終焉が訪れる前に、名式を退ける方法を見つけます。姉上がただの姉上でいられるように、わらわがただのわらわでいられるように、足の原から昨夜の巫女が必要なくなるように。
Okay.
立派な大人になったわね、ひゆきちゃん。
姉上、最近あるものに出会ったのです。足の原でわらわがたどってきた道とは違い、あの方は常に救済を成功させております。
ひゆきちゃんにとってそれは耐え難いことだったでしょうね。
まさしく最初はその通りでした。話を聞いたとき、わらわは深く羨みました。
Yeah, I thought it'd be a bit jealousy in there.
いな、嫉妬と言ってもよいでしょう。もしわらわもあれほど強ければ、無念や後悔ばかりが残る人生ではなかったであろうと思いました。足の原も救われたはずだと。そしてわらわも全てが終わった後、普通に平凡に生きていけたかもしれぬと。ですが、あの方と実際に触れ合い理解したのです。成功した救世主にも多くの苦痛と失敗があること、そして救済の道を進むためには共に歩む無数の人々に頼らねばならぬこと。姉上、
どうしたの？
わらわは昨夜の巫女として姉上に憧れ、ずっと誇りに思っておりました。たとえいつかこの身が燃え尽き灰となろうと、姉上が存在したからこそ、あの者が、彼らが存在しておるからこそ、わらわは孤独ではありません。
Bit of a weird graphical glitch there. Okay.
私もひゆきちゃんを誇りに思うわ。ほら、白鳥、好きな場所へ羽ばたきなさい。いつかひゆきちゃんもみんなと同じように春の日差しの中を歩けますように。
Got creepy music going on.
元気にしていたか、昨夜の巫女。
そなたか。
心配するな、勧誘に来たわけではない。ただあるニュースを耳にしてな、お前も興味があるかと思っただけだ。つい先ほどお前の故郷、そう、あの海に浮かぶ島がたった一日で跡形もなく消え去ったそうだ。願いが叶って何よりだ。よかったではないか、昨夜の巫女よ。
Okay. So
君のこの論文は
How?
そうだな。学術界の平和を一切乱すことの
Was that the price, the wish? I don't think she wished. I don't think it was Hyuki's wish for Ashinahara to disappear. Yeah, I do think it was more a case of something happened, and then Grand Architect was like just basically rage baiting, like just teasing her, like, "Your hometown's gone. What are you gonna do about it?" Like, I don't know. I don't know what it was. Maybe he got warped into a different dimension. I don't know. Okay, got some more as well. Okay, got Lucilla's here. Okay, this is more Ameth. Let's have a look. Maybe the Thenodian of Ashinahara. Well, the Thenodian of Ashinahara got defeated, no? Or it could have been the Zeshiki Warashi. Yeah, true. She sat where we saw her in the 3.2 thing. But is she back to normal? She should be. Or she's just sleeping. Again, really nice visuals.
春の風って本当に暖かいわね。
Well, it depends on Thenodians. From my understanding, some Thenodians can be beaten, some can't.
ゆっくり休めた?
Like, Leviathan can't. And Aleph 1 is just too big and too strong, and that can't.
もうあんなに長い間一人でボイドマターに使ってたのに本当に大丈夫？ごまかしちゃダメよ。あの無茶してる姿を思い出すだけでハラハラするわ。二度と危ない真似をしたらダメよ。
その言葉そっくりそのまま返すよ、エイメス。あなたがやろうとしたことの方がよっぽど危険だったじゃないか。俺と相談もせずに自分が犠牲になればいいだなんて絶対に間違ってる。
それは
I mean, as a parent, Rover has every right to be a bit angry at their recklessness, even though it was for a good reason.
どうしてもやらなきゃいけない時があるって。
Yeah, I know.
もう二度としないわ。約束する。絶対に。
Rate the story? Well, wait until I've done everything first, then.
私たちは無事だし、ラハイロイに平和が戻った。これ以上ない最高のハッピーエンドよ。救世主と世界が最後にお互いを救った素敵な物語。めでたしめでたし。
エイミス、一つ聞いておきたいことがあるんだ。ゲートの向こうに追放されてからどれくらいの時間一人でいたんだ？
Because time moves differently there, doesn't it?
ずっとはぐらかしてきたけど、これ以上一人で抱え込んでほしくないんだ。
これ以上ごまかしてたらさすがに怒られちゃうか。
Must have been a long time.
正直もうよく覚えてないの。最後の方は時間の感覚すらなくなってたから。周りにあるのは暗闇と虚無だけ。ただただ退屈で単調な世界だった。でも一人でいることには慣れてるから平気だったわ。 それに虚無に消えていった人たちがずっと寄り添ってくれてたの。果てしない暗闇の中でも探索者たちが残した光はいつも瞬いていたから、彼らが帰る場所を守れたんだって思えばそう辛くなかったわ。原点を手に入れてあなたに会えたのに、引力に阻まれてすぐには一緒に帰れなかった時は確かに少し悲しかった、でも暗闇の中であなたと再会できた瞬間は本当に嬉しかったの。またあなたに会えて本当によかった。
俺もだよ、エイメス。
Mad? Who'd be mad?
空気が重くなっちゃったわ。もっと明るい話をしましょう。実は今回の出来事って私にとって災い転じて福となすってやつだったの。
Okay. How?
前は姿が見えるだけだったけど、今はこの抜け殻を操縦して人に触れられるようになったのよ。
I fucking called it. I was right. I was right. I was fucking right. I've been saying this since the very start.
私一度死んじゃってるでしょ。抜け殻があるからって完全に生き返ったわけじゃないの。
Shell. They're saying the word shell as well.
でもこの殻の性質はエクソスウォームに似てるし、私はエクソス
Everyone call that? No, 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 just me.
だから
No, just me.
自分の体を操縦
Literally
してる
just me.
って表現が一番しっくり
Just me.
くるのよね。とにかくこの体のおかげでもうしばらく学園生活を続けられることになったの。
しばらく？
ええ、ラハイロイの名式の危機は去ったし、私は本当の意味でたくさんの人を助けられる
No, no, no,
救
no.
世主になりたい。
Not a soul in a shell. A digital
だから
ghost
卒業
in
した
the
ら
shell.
ソラリスのあちこちを旅してみるつもり。でも
Technically a
ま
robot,
ずは
yeah.
スタートージ学園に残ってちゃんと学
The way I
園を
imagine it, it's like an amalgamation of a bunch of like nanobots or nanites that move that look like
私の
a regular
精神に
body would be, but it's actually a
地味な
robot.
区切りをつけないと。
エイメス。その道が気楽で楽しいことばかりじゃなかったとしても、あなた自身が選んだ道なら、俺はエイメスを誇りに思うよ。
Yeah, the exoswarm.
自由にやりたいことをやればいい。俺はいつだってエイメスの一番の味方だから。
Technically technically dead, but also kind of like Schrodinger, kind of dead and alive at the same time. It's kind of like Goku when he's dead, but he goes into another place where he's got the halo, but then he can travel and go to the real world and still fight as if he's alive, but he's dead, but he's not.
一緒に散歩しましょう。
All right. Vindicated. Fucking I was right. I love being right. I love being right. Sick. Let's go. One more after story. I got this one for Ah, shit. Got it. Dragable death is kind of been... Yeah, it is. Well, if you die while you... Well, if I remember correctly, if you die while you're in the already dead state, then you're completely dead, but... Yeah. So is she immortal or change... I don't know. I think she would be immortal. Yeah, because, in the conversation with Exostrider, Exostrider said about... I can't remember the words, like, what the words... But basically just said, like, gave her life. Gave her, like, immortality, in a sense. Exostrider did say... Wait, one second. I can check. It should be in the, It should be in the... gallery? No, not that one. Right at the very end. It says somewhere around here where Exostrata gives Ameth... Ah, here. Now the death that once drew near has been severed. Henceforth, your companion will be an enduring life. I think that's what this means. Like, just this is what Exostrata is giving her. This part here. Yeah, because she's not alive, but it's like life. That's why it's got life in quotes like that. Half immortal, she can still be killed. Possibly, I don't know. But yeah, so she's basically immortal. And as someone said, like she's basically been immortal since she became a wandering digital ghost. So yeah. How do you... Up there? Jesus Christ. Why did it teleport me up here then? That's probably destructible. I was gonna make a very nasty joke, but I thought best not. I don't want another repeat of what happened to other CCs. I'm feeling my PC lag right now. I don't know why. OBS is lagging like shit as well.
学園側で処理しておきたいことがあるそうだ。あやつはコレクティブの事後処理についてそなたと話したがっておったな。エクソストライダーの消失に関しては公式発表でうまく取り繕ったが、起動者の素性はどうしても伏せておきたい考えのようだ。
Let's be cautious. Hopefully my PC is okay. My PC is not okay. It's been stuttering for a while. I don't know why. Okay, so this is the end of Lahairoi arc, it seems, like completely. Okay, that's earlier than I thought, I'll be honest.
公式にはエクソストライダーが自ら目覚めたという建前を貫くらしい。それが安全であろう。名が売れるのは良いことばかりではない。コレクティブを皮切りに各地域の公式組織から目をつけられては
It's definitely the end of Lahai Roy from the sound of it.
あやつからの伝言は以上だ。わらわがここでそなたを待っておったのは他でもない。
Dreep, if you're talking about Wuthering Waves specifically, no, it's just like my PC is it randomly starts stuttering every now and then. I don't know why. So we're going to learn more about Ashinhara. Like because she just got told that it disappeared. We're probably going to go there before. I hope so. I'm really curious to go to Ashinhara.
それより、そなたこそ気をつけよ。フラクトシレスが動向を伺っておるようだ。奴らがわらわとダーニャに仕掛けた目論みは失敗に終わったが、名式を操る術を持っておることは確か。
暗がりから俺を監視してるのか。いかにも奴らがやりそうな手だ。わかった。気をつける。そういえば、ダーニャの容体はどうなったんだ？
Luan, welcome in.
あの子の状態は今も不安定らしくてな。引き続き治療を受けておる。コレクティブが特別な手配をしてくれておるようだ。見舞いに行こうとしたのだが、ルシラーにあなたはやめてちょうだいと止められてしまった。
I'm the one person who cannot. Okay.
なんだかんだ、あの時あなたの
Oh yeah, a bit of PTSD there. Damn, that's a good. Hugo's just hot.
そなたがあの子に残した分断の周波数を利用したからこそ、あの人たちで名式の支配から誰を
Oh, that's a piece of the Sentinel, no?
あの子から見れば、そなたもわらわと同じくらい恐ろしい存在のはずだぞ。
Like, because the Sentinel's ability was to separate things.
少しばかり変わったと聞く。いずれ日を改めて
Imperator, sorry, yeah, that's the one. The actual name, Imperator. Sentinel Imperator.
どうやらルシラーのところで足の原に関する報告書の処理を手伝わねばならんようだ。わらわは先に向かうとしよう。
ああ、足の原のことで助けが必要ならいつでも連絡してくれ。
案ずるな。そなたという立派な救世主に教わったからな。足の原を救うという果てしない道を決して一人で歩き切ろうとは思うなと。行け。いずれはわらわも姉上が望んだように春の日差しの中を歩ける日が来るかもしれん。
Okay. Wasn't too much information in that little segue there, but again, it leads up to that. Oh, okay. Got Danya there. I need to farm some of these. I'll do that off stream or something. Okay, so thoughts. Let me just.
あまたの願い、 この身に宿さん。
Okay. I saw some people online say that they thought that this was better than 3.1. I will disagree. I'm sorry. Very good. Not better than 3.1. I mean, 3.1 had me in a... It had my eyes dry up, and because my eyes were so dry, because I was so locked in and they dry, and my eyes were dry, right? My eyes were so dry that they started to like produce a lot of liquid from the tear ducts here to like it's like saying your eyes are dry, bro. Like so there's a lot of liquid from the tear ducts there. Didn't have that much of an effect on this one. I think my main thought was like it felt very quick. Like it was good, but I thought it felt quick. I'm really reminded of the of Shorekeeper's quest, right? Of Shorekeeper's patch, should I say? I thought it would go on for a bit longer than that. Like I thought it would take us both 3.3 and 3.4 to save Ameth. Like no complaints at all about what actually happened in the quest. Like the pacing overall, besides the how quick it resolved, putting that aside, the way things played out, I really liked it. Like the visuals and everything were really good. Like how it switched from 2D to 3D and then back to 2D, and then mixing them at the same time and having some 2D animation on top of 3D animation, and the fights as well. The fight with, against Denya, also the in that area as well. The platform puzzles where you have to like balance on that purple thing and freeze it with Hyuki. I like that. That was good. The little thing with the Tetris part as well. I like that. And the fight where you like basically you pilot the Exostrider to fight against Aleph 1's Exostrider form, the mech form. Again, really love that. I just love the designs of Exostrider and the Aleph 1. What did it say it was? I can't remember what the word was. Projection. Was it projection? Aleph 1 projection? Whatever it was. Like that fight there was really good. Visuals overall, visuals, fantastic. Music, really damn good as well. Area, environment, great. I really don't have any problems with this quest at all. Except that it resolved things a little too quickly. Like I thought we were going to go into 3.4. I've seen some people say that they didn't want to save Ameth. Like they just wanted her to stay dead, for lack of a better term. I get that point of view. But in my mind, we were always definitely going to be saving Ameth. We were always going to be saving Ameth. There was no changing that, like, at all. I just thought it was going to happen in 3.4, not 3.3. That was my prediction, should I say, for lack of a better term. She's got sidelined? Yeah, she did. She did. She was in the story, like she made an appearance. She was like in the frame quite prominently, so quite a few times. She had one line. When everything finishes and you're going to the other area, if you stick around, when you see Sigrika, Linne, and Chisa talking, she has one line in that group there. But other than that, she didn't. I was like, could have added a few lines in there. But in saying that, including the segue as well, I like that they had a lot in there for a lot of the other characters, and that's been one of my biggest criticisms so far in a lot of the patches that have been leading up to, like, up until 3.1, shall we say, is that they, and when I say they, I mean Kuro, when they design these quests, these patches, for the longest time, it has felt, and I don't care what anyone says, it has felt like it's always been like, we have a little bit of a cameo from the previous character for like 2, 3, 5 minutes, and then they just go away for reasons, and then it's just Rover and the banner character for that part. And I'm not going to get into why that's not really the best way to go about quests. Every now and then, of course. I'm not saying that they can't, but just when it becomes repeated like over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, then it becomes formulaic, it becomes predictable, and it's that predictability that's the problem. Not the fact that it's just Rover and that character. That's not the problem. It's just over and over and over again. That's the issue. For me anyway. Like, let's say for example 3.1. Probably one of the best, if not the best quest in Wuthering Waves so far, and pretty much the entire second half of that, for the most part, was just Rover and Ameth. But I had no problem with it because it built up and it was really developed very well. In the first half, they had Luke in there and Nivora, stuff like that. But the second part, it was just Rover and Ameth. Didn't have an issue with it. But they have been, I do think they've been making a concerted effort to include all the other characters, like Sigrika, Linnae, Mornier was in there, Lucilla's been throughout the well, since 3.1 towards the end, through 3.2, 3.3 here as well, and she's not even released yet. That's good. Very, very good. So I really do like that they're incorporating more and more characters into the story. I know that there have been people that have argued that having all these stories that feel disconnected is just a way of this like Chinese way of writing things. I don't know. I don't think that's the same as what I'm talking about here, although it is kind of similar. Like how they say, they've said like, you see all these different plot threads and they all tie together at the end. And some people enjoy that, and that's fine. But for me, just having threads tied at the end, I would much prefer like a more tapestry type approach. You know, like actually interweaving things together. It feels more cohesive and it ends up being stronger, I think. In my opinion. But yeah, this quest has been really, really good. I really enjoyed it. No complaints, like at all. Just quick. I didn't expect it to. To conclude so quickly. Hiyuki's hot. Remember the two characters, a girl and a guy in 3.0, when you're on your way to meet Mornier, pop up randomly and we never know who they are? I do not remember them. They themselves actually said why their story is like this. Did I win the 50-50? No, I did not. Definitely did not. Yeah. So, So if I was going to give a score, though, I would say story by itself, eight and a half, 9, 8.5, 9. No, I really like it. I'm gonna give it 9. Yeah, solid 8. Yeah, it's like, for me, it's 8. I'm on the more positive side. I really, really enjoyed it. I'm saying like 8.5 on the low side. 9. Okay, that's a bit shilly. Oh, right. Ozwa Hamek. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm trying to think of things to knock it on. I can't think of anything that I didn't really like. The reason why I'm not giving like a higher mark than that, because there was a lot I really liked, is because some of the scientific stuff just went over my head. I don't know about you guys, but at some point through that, I kind of like switched off. I was trying to follow along with what was being said, like these are the reasons, but I wasn't thinking too deeply in it, because if I thought too deeply on the scientific type of things on it, I was like, maybe it just doesn't make sense. I was like, wait, why is that? But yeah, I enjoyed it. It was really fun, really good. Again, just very quick. They didn't remove the consequences though. Reminder, all they did is just throw them far away. Yeah, like that was an interesting thing. Like Exo Strider didn't, like the Aleph 1 was like this close to Lahairoi, and the Exo Strider just went over there. You go. So it's still there, just very far away. Abby was fucking pointless. Like, we can go back and watch the part that Abby was in there, but Abby didn't say anything that was particularly important, like, at all. They literally just repeated what we had just seen. I've said this before, guys. They introduced Abby as a concept way too early. Abby was introduced into the story way too early. They introduced them at the end of 1.0. They shouldn't have done that. In my opinion, like I get what they're going for Abby. I completely get it. I get what they're going for Abby. But with the way the story's going, they probably should have saved that until 4.0. 4.x. My opinion. Way too early. Way too early. Way too early. Oof. Abby had more lines than Chisa, but they said just about the same amount. In the sense of nothing at all. Abby needs a purpose, yeah. Because so far they just get brought in to repeat what we'd just seen, or add. I don't even know. It's not even context. Seriously, I get that people like Abby, and they always say, well, Abby's not as bad as insert whoever mascot here. It doesn't. That's not my point. Just look at what Abby says and brings to the story. You can take literally everything that they've said out, and it would not change at all. It would not change a single thing at all. So funny. On the point of mascots, though, I actually saw this post talking about mascots, specifically to do with the Neverness to Everness mascot. Let's just add this in. Window capture. There we go. Oh wait, it's there. There we go. Transform. Is that it? What? Why is this not fitting like full screen? I found this, right? I thought it was hilarious. they're talking about Tagido here. And this is from, these like comments from 5chan, which is basically just like the Japanese version of 4chan, a different version of 2chan. And they were, they do not like Tagido. Like here, saying Pompu, which is Bangbu. The cuteness of Bangbu and the Tsukomi, the sharpness of Iyosu are nostalgic. But for Tagido, what the hell is this? In fact, no, I'll try. I'm going to have to do this because it's going to be annoying to translate everything on the fly. This translation's so terrible, though. Oh, fuck you. Let's just go back to Japanese. Back to Japanese, because these translations are terrible. もうTagido自爆して like so saying at this point Tagido should just explode. Just Tagido should explode, and everything to do with the antique shop, just call it off. Just say no. Just say no. 穴を可愛くないのは逆にすごい. It's actually surprising just how uncute Tagido is. The bear version, the bear girlfriend was much better. But on top of that, with how much they appear in the story, it's just really rough, really stressful, really rough. This one here is saying, for these anime-style open-world games, they should just stop trying to copy Paimon. Or stop trying to copy the Paimon. Paimon is like the mascot for Genshin. They're saying here, stop it with the fucking mascots. Just stop it with the fucking mascots. Enfield? Okay. Okay. Tagido should explode just the same as Enfield. Okay. Tagido should explode and just redo everything. If you can do it in Final Fantasy XIV, then you can do it here too. Just too many mascots. Paimon, Bombu, Abby, Tagido, don't know who this is, don't really care, and Pomu. This one's talking about Abby as well. They're saying Abby's gross, Abby's creepy. Kimochiwari. Bomb no noyo noyo shite te kawaii na. Yeah. The way the Bangbu's move is cute. But the way that Tagido moves is just creepy. This one here is saying about how you're not going to believe me. Okay, you're not going to believe me, so I'll just do this again. Abby is so not popular that they should change it to Namipon. Basically, they're saying here that because no one really likes Abby. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. No one likes Abby, so they should just change the mascot to Namipon. I don't like either of them, but that's what this person here is saying. Namipon's cute. Wow, there's a lot of another comment here about Abby. This comment here is saying, because no one likes Abby, they started like pulling them back from like putting them in the story, like just not having them in the story as much because no one likes them. And that's what they want them to do for Tagido as well. Paimon's the only good mascot, they're saying. Basically. Paimon shika katan. Okay, Paimon's the only one that wins. They want Snow from Duet Night Abyss instead of Tagido. For the Bangbu, look at Nuna, that's cute. But for Tagido, like Tagido, that's shit. What's with this difference? Tagido is like from this kind of design, basically. Okay, this one's kind of defending Abby. Abby's cute when they talk. Oh wait, okay. Because they're spending so much time just sleeping and not really in the story all that much. That's why they're not as annoying. And this is the thing. Yep, you're exactly right. Abby was reading the room and like after the second half of Rinasita and just like got the gist of things. So like, yeah. So because basically what they're saying here, because no one likes Abby, they just started giving reasons why Abby's always sleeping. Because Abby read the room and like just realized that no one likes them. And that's why they're not as annoying anymore, because they're barely in the story. Kuro has yet to do anything with him, hence why people don't like him. Yeah, basically, that's my problem with Abby. Just completely fucking useless. It's funny. Speaking of NTE though, there was also this here. There's this interview that's been released with the developers of NTE about their performance. I don't know if there's been like an actual proper English translation of this yet. Does anyone know if there's been an actual proper translation of this interview with the NTE devs? I know there's an article from Automaton about this. Where is it? I'll find it. Automaton Japan. Where is it? I just saw it earlier today, about an hour or so before I went live. Found it. This is the article. So does anyone know if there's like a proper translation of this one here? I've read it using like machine translation, like ChatGPT type translation. Just translate this for me. I wanted to read through this, but I don't want to rely too much on machine translation. So if anyone has like an actual proper translation, I would love to see that. Most people who dislike Abby mostly dislike mascots. Okay, I want to just like touch on that for a second. Because I often get accused of disliking mascots because I don't like Abby. That's not what it is. My problem is that it's not that I dislike mascots. It's that I dislike forced mascots. When it's very, very obvious that the company or whatever they're trying to force like this thing's cute. Look how cute it is. Look, and they're trying to force it in your face all the fucking time. It's like, no. It's like watching ads on YouTube. Like, I can understand having ads, but if I see the same ad over and over and over again, I am never buying that fucking product. I'm just not. Because you're forcing it too much. If I see it too much, the more I see it, the more I don't want it. So when they force it in the story over and over and over, I'm just like, nope. Nope. So forced mascots, I don't like. Mascots that the community like rally around and like basically the community props up as the mascot. Like for Wuthering Waves, I would say that the Camellia mascot is a better mascot than Abby. And in EN specifically, even nowadays, the turtle is becoming more of a mascot than Abby. So, yeah. Foe is the only mascot that's been like relatively fine, and that's because they're just a pet dog. Basically, a dog fox. How long was the MSQ of 3.3? Towards the end, I got a message saying I've been playing for 3 hours. So if you include the segue before that, I would say about 4 hours in total. Yang Yang would be a better mascot. Yang Yang should have been the mascot. But, they didn't do that, did they? It could be a corporate decision to have having a mascot in their game. I don't know who, why, or what. It's just very, very annoying. General? I'm looking in general. I don't see the screenshot. Oh, there you go. I don't know what I'm looking at. I see it, but I don't know what I'm looking at. Those are buildings? 1 second. These are buildings on... You know at the location that we were just fighting as Exostrider, fighting against Aleph 1? Oh yeah. These look like structures. Or it could be like a... It could be a building, or it could be a probe. It could be the probe that just got demolished. You know the probe that we got that like Stargazer, Firewatcher. It could be scraps of a probe. Because they look very, very shiny. Okay, we can see here though. 1 second. Okay, now this looks more like a building. I'll be honest. Okay, this one does look more like a building. A very large one. It's like the lead up to it. After all, Wuthering Waves' whole story was overhauled before release. I still say they should have stuck with the CBT1 version. In my opinion, the story from CBT1 was better. The characterization was better. The problem was all the stuff you do in between that. Like the missions from quest point to quest point, the stuff you have to do between these points, that was where the problem failed. But the actual story itself, I think was much better. Personally. I wanted to read through this. Like this interview here with the devs for NTE. Because this has got some really interesting information in here. You know? So, can I just read that? So this is talking about the performance of NTE and the launch of NTE. I'm just going to read through it. I've skimmed through, but I haven't read it all. Perfect World Games' urban open world title, Neverness to Everness, officially launched its global open beta in late April 2026, just a few days ago. Following more than Yuan, Chinese currency, 100 million Chinese currency in global revenue on its first day, multiple core metrics have surpassed the performance of the company's previous title, Tower of Fantasy. Not hard to do, I'll be quite honest. Over the same period, drawing widespread attention both inside and outside the industry. Today, Perfect World Vice President and Board Secretary Ma Jun, don't know if that's correctly translated, but we'll just go with what it is, along with Tower of Fantasy studio head Zhang Yu, held a online meeting with multiple investment institutions to discuss matters of market concern. Okay, so this is an investment call, so they are not allowed to lie in this, like at all, including the product's first week performance, monetization strategy, user feedback, and overseas publishing. A number of positive signals were shared. According to the discussion, in overseas markets, Japan and the United States are currently the top 2 revenue contributing regions, while South Korea has performed beyond expectations. Okay, so to be clear, what this is saying here is not saying that Japan and United States are spending the most on this game. They're just saying in overseas markets, these two countries are spending the most. It doesn't say if they're spending more in China specifically. That's what that's saying. Unless, again, this is a mistranslation, but I'm just going from what this is because I do not speak Chinese. Anyway, in terms of user demographics, Bilibili as a vertical ACG platform, ACG is like anime style game, has already reached a high level of user penetration. Douyin, which is the Chinese TikTok, has shown strong follower growth and positive trends across multiple metrics, with some indicators outperforming other channels. In addition, the first new banner following launch, Zhen. That's... wait. Why is it Zhen? No. The first new banner following launch... That's not Nanali, so I'm guessing that it's talking about Hotori? Is that how you read Hotori, the kanji of Hotori in Chinese, perhaps? Yeah, it's got to be on May 7th. Yeah. It's scheduled to go live on May 7th. It is worth noting that due to the game's full cross-platform support and high large screens usage, as in like PCs, PC accounts for approximately 65% of domestic revenue. Overseas PC and PlayStation combined account for as much as 75%. This has to some extent affected its rankings on the iOS top grossing charts. The following is a transcript of the Q&A session. So the first question here is, Neverness to Everness has been live overseas for more than a day. How does the company evaluate its overall global first day performance? Both the domestic and overseas launches got off to a smooth start. Overall performance met company expectations, with some metrics exceeding expectations. The results have been highly encouraging. The game generated over 100 million yuan globally on its first day. Core metrics such as the first day new users and domestic retention, day 2, 3, and 7, all significantly exceed those of Tower of Fantasy during the same period. So it's already doing much better than Tower of Fantasy, demonstrating substantial improvements in user acquisition, game quality, and player stickiness, as in like how much the player stays with the game for a period of time. Overseas retention data is not yet available, but the company has high expectations. From what I've heard, I think overseas has better retention compared to CN, no? From what I've heard, but again, we'll have to wait. We noticed that the game's rankings on the domestic and overseas iOS top grossing charts have not been particularly impressive. Why is that? Currently, premium games are increasingly trending towards full cross-platform support and large-screen gameplay, as in like there's a lot more games that have you play on PC and PlayStation. Neverness to Everness has a high large-screen user ratio both domestically and overseas. Based on revenue contribution, domestic PC currently accounts for approximately 65%, while overseas PC plus PlayStation accounts for roughly 75%. There is also a certain share from Android and other platforms. As a result, the iOS top grossing rankings do not accurately reflect the game's true revenue scale, which has led to some market misperceptions. So this is something I saw online a lot, with a lot of people like saying, yeah, they've got a lot of downloads, but the revenue's in the shitter. Like, the revenue's down. They're not making money at all. From the read of this, it's very much a similar kind of case as what happened with Agnes Infield, where most of their revenue was coming from PC and PlayStation, and not on the mobile. And that's why it doesn't seem like they're doing as well as they actually are. She's officially a construct now? Yes, she is. Basically. Yeah, I think a lot of people are also waiting for the Hotori banner. I think that's what a lot of people are doing as well. I think a lot of people are waiting to spend for the second half with Hotori. So I would not be surprised to see their revenue go up quite a lot with Hotori. Traditionally, urban-themed games may have greater appeal overseas than domestically. Does the company believe overseas retention and activity may have even greater potential? What are your expectations for overseas markets going forward? Based on general industry trends and Tower Fantasy's historical data, overseas user growth tends to be more gradual and distributed, rather than concentrated in the initial launch period. The long tail effect is stronger. Since the game has only been live overseas for a little over a day, we remain highly confident in its future performance. So basically saying, wait and see. What are the company's plans for future monetization? This includes new banners, cars, skins, housing, and collaborations such as sports cars. So, how they're going to make money? The monetization design in the launch version is indeed quite player-friendly. Spending depth on characters is intentionally lower, which is one of the product's key differentiators. At the same time, the company is exploring other payment methods such as direct purchase options for carts, cars, etc., available at launch. Going forward, we will gradually increase the monetization share of urban-themed content such as vehicles, housing, outfits, and other skins. Content from the collaborations with Porsche will also be released soon. Of course, the company places great importance on player word of mouth and long-term retention, as these are the foundation for the game's long-term value. The first new banner after launch, I'm guessing this is Hotori, will go live on May 7th. Promotional activities begin today and market anticipation is high. Preparations for version 1.1 and 1.2 are also very solid. The company is accelerating the launch of the cloud version, so I was really curious about that. The launch of the cloud version, and overall remains highly confident in the game's future performance. This is something I've seen. Some people have said that I'm seeing really mixed reports on this, where some people are saying NTE is incredibly well optimized. It plays very well on PC, and also I've seen some people say it plays really well on PlayStation and also on mobile as well. But at the same time, I've also seen some people say it runs terribly. So, for those people, it does seem like they're going to be bringing out a cloud version, so you can just play it fully online and hopefully not have any stutters or lag or whatever issues. Compared with previous anime-style games, has the urban gameplay noticeably improved user activity, playtime, or retention? At present, the overall content is fairly grind-heavy, like people just getting there, building up their characters, playing through the story, etc., etc. Most players are deeply immersed in the urban systems, spending more time on urban gameplay than on combat. Combat is not one of the main points of NTE. I've been saying that since the start. Combat is competent, but it's not great, in my opinion. This is a positive sign though, proving that we have successfully established the urban gameplay loop in version 1.0. We will continue to maintain, optimize, and improve it. At the same time, we will gradually reduce the grind, for example by lowering the difficulty of obtaining paw coins in response to player feedback that the game is too grindy, ultimately achieving a more comfortable balance. How does the user demographic compare with major anime-style competitors? Has the game attracted a broader audience? In terms of user demographics, our primary platforms are TapTap, Bilibili, and Douyin, the Chinese version of TikTok, as I said before. The gender ratio, age distribution, and other metrics are all within company expectations. I'm curious what those are. Among them, Bilibili as a vertical ACG platform has already achieved a high level of user penetration, as I said earlier. Douyin has demonstrated strong follower growth and positive trends across various metrics, with some indicators outperforming other channels. We will continue strengthening our reach among Douyin's broader user base. Compared with more traditional anime-style games, Neverness to Everness benefits from the novelty of its urban setting, which helps it penetrate a wider audience and supports stronger long-term retention. In terms of publishing strategy, the company will continue focusing on promotional efforts on key channels such as TapTap, Bilibili, and Douyin. That's mainly for domestic Chinese only, I'm guessing. Although overseas data is still limited, which regions are currently contributing the most revenue? We've already read through that. Japan and the United States. We already know that. This one here is basically saying a lot of people are really vibing with the urban open world immersion, and I can agree with that. For me, I don't know about you guys, but for me, I just like riding around, enjoying the environment. The world looks absolutely amazing. The scenery, the lighting, the sun, it just looks all so good. I really enjoy just vibing around. Some people play for the casual stuff like co-op racing in NTE. Yeah, the more that they incorporate more co-op stuff into NTE, the better, in my opinion. Honestly, I think they should include a mode, like a way to go into, just putting it bluntly, a way to go into MMO mode, if that makes sense. Like, there's a way you can play by yourself, just have the entire world to yourself. There's a way you can play co-op, where you can invite friends to your world. And I think there should be an option, a toggle, to go into open world, like MMO mode. I think that'd be pretty cool as well. Where go full GTA. Like, don't go full MMO like they did with Tower Fantasy, because that's where the problem was. But have it as an option, I think would be pretty cool. Yeah, like how Where Winds Meet works. Yeah, basically. It's also the same way that you do in Honor of Kings World as well. The game's ranking on the free charts has been quite strong, suggesting substantially daily new user acquisition. What can you share about the current daily DAU? Wait. Daily acquired users? Oh, this is the revenue per user. Average revenue per user. So basically this is on the revenue part. The specific DAU and the ARPU figures cannot be disclosed. Fuck. The game's strong performance on the free chart is due to the relative scarcity and appeal of the urban open world genre, which has significantly enhanced Neverness to Everness user acquisition capabilities. Its overall DAU is significantly higher than Tower of Fantasy's during the same period. This is crucial foundation for long-term operations. We hope players will remain in the game for long-term while continuing to attract a healthy influx of new users. That's why it has a high retention. There's just so much stuff for casually playing NT. Yeah, it's just fun to just chill out and vibe. This question is quite interesting. We have seen some competing titles successfully rebuild their reputations after listening to player feedback. What specific measures will Neverness to Everness take to strengthen and guide its player community? Most new games go through a period of weak initial word of mouth, followed by gradual improvement. This is also consistent with the current anime game market. Basically, this is saying y'all are doom posting too much. Yeah, so like the current meta in the community is to doom post the shit out of the new game and just have it gradually build up a player base after it gets past that initial doom posting. Once players settle in, what matters most is the game itself. From that point on forward, success depends on development capacity and update quality. Very true. The Tower Fantasy Studio is an exceptionally creative and highly motivated team. We will gradually fix bugs and players will refocus on the game's content updates. Its reputation will continue to improve. We are extremely confident in that. Have you heard of Threat Interactive? He talks about how the current hardware market perpetuates the current bad optimizations. Oh, I don't know if I saw something. I don't know if that's the one I saw. But I've seen a lot of people talk about this. Basically saying because hardware has been getting a lot cheaper, like RAM, like bigger and bigger RAM has been getting cheaper and cheaper. Not so much nowadays, but you're getting more RAM. Like my PC has like 64 gigabytes of RAM in it right now. That's a crazy amount. And SSD is getting larger, so because it's getting so much easier to get stuff like that, a lot of the companies, like the game devs, are just, for lack of a better term, getting lazy. They're just thinking, I've probably got enough. So they're not focusing so much on optimization, which is terrible. So it's like, because the hardware is getting so much better, it's also, like I said, making the devs lazy and not focusing so much on optimization, getting the file size down to be as small as it possibly could. Like, yeah, it's just, what was it? The entirety of Skyrim. The full game file size for The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim varies by edition, generally requiring between 12 gigabytes and 30 plus gigabytes of storage. The special edition, 20 gigabytes. I mean, Switch 2 version, 53 gigabytes. So even, I don't know why this is that, but the original Skyrim, like, max 30. For Skyrim. I don't agree, but I feel like you can have the same conversation without being aggressive, but that's just me. I don't think I was being aggressive. I was just being like, I don't feel like I was being aggressive. Like, I don't know who I've been aggressive to. It's just like, putting it bluntly. Blunt, yes. Aggressive, I don't think aggressive. Blunt, very, very true. Very, very blunt. Oh, that was my reply to... okay. Not a reply to me. A reply to Threat Interactive. Got it. Got it. Yeah. Ooh. So, yeah. How long have I been streaming? Well, almost 4 hours now. Okay. So, guys, is there anything you'd like me to comment on, talk about before I jump off? Because, like I said, it's coming up to 4 hours now. I've had a glass of water here for the entire time. I just haven't touched it. ZZZ 3.0? No comment. I have no idea. Still live? I was just about to sign off, man. I was just asking for, like, final questions, like what you guys want me to talk about, like, just like if there's anything you want me to, like, respond to, answer a question, whatever. Like, wrapping things up. If there's anything, now is your chance. If you have anything, now is your chance. No? Okay, so if there's nothing that I need to address, nothing I need to comment on, nothing I need to, like, look at, then I will be calling it here. So thank you all so much for coming, and I will see you all next time. All right, take care. Peace.